Huh. There we go. Alright, there we go. This channel has always been the FNC channel. Hashtag not sponsored by Mika or Sunborn. Hashtag no sponsorship. Maybe sponsorship? Probably no sponsorship. Howdy, howdy. So, hopefully I can finish off the rest of Valhalla in the stream. Normally, I actually would kind of, like, skip trying to, like, stream this, event since it's a rerun. But, I'm only doing it because, like, my Richo channel is gone. So I kind of just want to record this for, like, archival purposes. If I wasn't going to make it, to be fair, I was just gonna, like, kind of just record it off stream. But I definitely want to do it on stream. But, yeah, we got 10 more days until the Valhalla event's over. So, neat. Neato. Also, I think at this point, I believe I can actually stop grinding for the White Knight fragments now. I think I don't need any more now, since I already like bought like everything like from the first actual event. It's like you can't get the icons again, and you can't get the backgrounds again, and like that's kind of like half of the shit. Let's see. So if I get Alma again, oh no, I still need to do it. I don't have enough yet. I do still need to actually farm a bit more. Too bad no Japanese voices. Too bad no voices. It's weird. I talked about this before, but like, it's like this game and like Langrisser and like a couple other games nowadays where it's like they're Chinese made, but they have Japanese voiceovers for some reason. So it's like Weibo, cause like it's Chinese made, but they still hired Japanese voice actors instead of going Chinese voice actors, which is kind of like the equivalent of like an American making a game in America, but like not having an English dub though. Instead, they decided to go Japanese dub instead, which to me sounds really weirdo. And then I'm getting this. Huh, is there even a reason for me to even get these equipments again? I don't think so. It's like, it's just gonna take inventory space. It's not like I really have a usage for this. Oh yeah, no, like, if I don't get the accessories, I'm done now. Yeah, like, I have 46 left, so I don't have enough to get these, but I also kind of don't need them. Huh. I mean, I'm gonna get it, but what am I gonna do? Like, dupe everybody? I mean, the only one dupe-worthy is Jill. Everyone else isn't really dupe-worthy. I have 631 of the Nova medals just from the daily grind. And, like, I don't need Bison, but, like, I would like to get another Nitori, so I guess that's cool. And then after that point, I might as well use the rest of my Nova medals for, like, cake. All the cake. All the cake. And I guess the only thing for me to really get here is one of the new shotguns, I guess. Yeah, I don't have pink-haired bitch, so I guess I'd be getting her. I got mass and LT, so yeah. Cool. Oh yeah. Let's see if we could get Agent in this stream. That'll be neat. If I could get Agent for free and not use extra impulses. I have 145 extra impulses, and I have how many tickets? I have 111 tickets. 1111. 1111. I only have 5 impulses right now, so I don't know if I'll even get Agent. I'm going to get Agent. That's not even a question. I'm going to get her, but the question is, do I get her early, or do I get her at the end of the month? That's the only question, basically. Oh, cool. I think that was like the last new Mamon I need. Because I've been left on like a 3-star one for a long time. I got that 50-50. Oh, cool. Even got the Vespid. Nice. You know, if you were to tell me years ago that, like, we'd be able to tame the, Samus Ferris ringleaders, I never would have believed you. Never would have believed you. Oh, well, I got an extra small prowler. Oh, I'm clicking? There we go. It wasn't doing anything. That's a lot of diner gates. If Mika ever were to actually make an official diner gate, like remote control car or something, I'd totally buy it. Or like a drone, I don't know. Actually, the scouts kind of hover, so I guess the scouts can be drones. And then the dino gates could be remote control cars. Also, nope, no agent. No agent. Oh well. I gave it a good old try. Oh, cool, I got a fairy. Nice. I already have most of the fairies to 5 stars, with the exception of, like, Parachute and, like, the rare fairies, but the rare fairies aren't that worth it, like Landmine Fairy and shit. I mean, Landmine Fairy used to be okay, but then, like, they had to nerf how the point system works in Polarized Light ranking anyway, so Landmine Fairy became not so good. If I was able to actually do ranking for Polarized Light and not be homeless, I feel like I still would have used Landmine Fairy just to get rid of the death stacks. I probably would have used it. I think it was worth it. Anyway, I've been waiting until the next Valhalla Girls Frontline stream to actually do the rest of the Valhalla event since I did want to stream it, so yeah, I haven't actually done this shit yet. So cool. Okay, so light version, you don't need any units. EX version's a hard version, and the normal version is just the normal version. If you do the EX version, you end up unlocking all the other ones anyway. But, like, the light version's kind of cool because, like, we didn't have the light version back in the day. I kind of actually want to do the light versions for all these now. Because before, we just had the normal version. That's what we had last time. The EX version is just harder. There's not too much of a point to see those, but the light version's interesting. The light version's like a puzzle. They make it so that way, like, newbie players can actually beat the event. I wonder how that would have worked for Gunslinger Girls. The Gunslinger Girls was pretty hard to do, actually. Back when I did the community event for trying to do it on a brand new account. I wonder how a light version for Gunslinger Girls would have worked. Because I feel like you should be playing as the commander then, instead of like the girls, because you actually played as the commander, or at least the commander was a part of the event in the Gunslinger Girls event. Whereas like all the other collaboration stories, the commander doesn't actually do anything. A short while ago, Griffin City, Dana and Super Shorty are in a white knight transport van, wobbling back and forth during their bumpy ride. Hey, Shorty. We're here. What? Where are we? Griffin City, of course. Welcome to the last bastion of civilization on Earth, Shorty. I must say, this transport van doesn't have windows, and I can't see anything. How do you know we're in Griffin City? Of course I know. The tires make a different sound now. Only Griffin City has roads like this. Ah. And then there's the street ambience. Can't you hear them? The sounds of footsteps, talking, electrical currents, music. This city isn't a place that can be experienced just by sight. Maybe it's because I just woke up, but I can't tell the difference between a city and a desert. In my memories, humans used to be everywhere. They conquered all the deserts and the seas, and the world was scattered with their cities and footprints. That's no big deal. The dinosaurs did it too, although their feats of engineering weren't as impressive. Then do you feel sad, Dana? I know that humans are a species that think of themselves as pretty extraordinary. In a certain bygone age, every human believed that they could carve out a new future before the end came for them. That they could escape the solar system on spaceships or sail the entire Earth to another galaxy. They once believed that so fervently, and they were so optimistic. Huh, you're actually shedding tears. And here I was wondering if I should say, actually, I don't feel sad at all. Super Shorty's tears turned to laughter. And you still said it anyway. I'm not the type to be sentimental. It's just that while I was checking my NeuroCloud factory sentence, I also went through the attached data on human civilization. I still remember human languages, human greetings, human table banners, as well as how humans lived in the age when I was made. It was a great, winding, yet interesting stretch of history, and now, after I woke up, they're all gone, along with their smiles. Humans will vanish someday, Shorty. The trilobites, the refrigerators, the entire cosmos, everything comes to an end someday. No matter when the end comes, there will be few humans left behind to witness it. It just so happens to be us. It's all a matter of probability on a long enough timescale. You mean you can accept everything? Except this reality? I'm enjoying my time in spite of it. I don't want to live for the sake of historical figures or famous relic. I don't care what happens to the world. No matter how bad my life becomes, I just want every second of it to belong to me. An hour ago, you were tumbling down the side of a cliff with your enemy in someone else's car, and now you're waxing philosophical, Dana. Huh. All the impulsive things I do are carefully calculated. A lot of times, instinct and spontaneity are the best way forward. I don't plan and evaluate every move, Shorty. I just act. As a doll, I don't quite understand how you do things, but you certainly are cool enough. Given my factory-set personality, that's not a word I use to describe others often. Thank you. That's the best compliment you could give me. As a reward, I'll tell you something, Shorty. What's that? You're very cute. You do know that I'm a tactical doll, and that being called cute doesn't make me happy, right? I'm sorry, but your cuteness is an objective fact. An objective fact, you say? It's as objective as a fact as the gold color of your hair. Are you blushing? I'm just looking at my hair. Looks like you're starting to accept a few objective facts. You mean the fact that I'm cute? I mean the fact that the world is going to end. The two of them fall silent for a moment, and then they burst into laughter at the same time. Ahaha. I'm seriously contemplating which of them is easier to accept. Just then, the transport van comes to a halt. Looks like this is our stop. Let's go, Shorty. Time for your checkup. Under the watchful gaze of the White Knight mix, Dana and Super Short get off the van and arrive at the gate of the White Knight base. It's nighttime now. Good Southern Hemisphere, Shorty. It seems like Jericho's on another mission. You have to enter by yourself. Don't worry, the White Knights won't hurt you. The White Knights step forward to escort Super Shorty away. Dana, when I first met you, my factory-set personality told me that I should be hating you, probably because you kept calling me Shorty. Then you can call me Red Comet. Like heck I will. And why do you deserve such a cool nickname? What I'm trying to say is, I don't dislike you so much now. I'm more afraid what's gonna happen next. You'll be fine, shorty. This is a checkup that'll only take less than half an hour. I'll be waiting out here for you. We'll go to the bar afterward. Let me get this out of the way first. I don't want to drink anything alcoholic. The White Knight leads Super Shorty to the base's main building. Non-alcoholic drinks are way more expensive than alcohol. You won't find anything even resembling a tea leaf in Griffin City's commercial districts. It's industrial alcohol all the way down. As Super Shorty is escorted further away, the voices grow louder and louder as they continue their conversation. Don't tell me you drink industrial alcohol too. I've still got a few cases of Hassie at home. I don't even know what Hassie is. You'll find out after you're done inside. Super Shorty enters the elevator. Hey Shorty! If there's a way to recover your memories, I'd be happy to help you out. But sometimes, losing your memory isn't always a bad thing. You're free now. No matter what happens, you should take it in stride. Your past isn't everything. You get what I mean? I will take certain objective facts into consideration. Super Shorty smiles and the elevator door closes on her. Alright now. Dana turns to the White Knight mech behind her. How do you do, my White Knight friend? Can I waive the entrance right here? Bonjour? The nearby White Knights don't respond. Dana looks around. There are no dolls of humans nearby. All the White Knight mechs in place, still as statues. Hola! I remember this. That's funny. Let me think. There's also Li Hao? They say spoken Chinese includes Mandarin, Cantonese, and all kinds of dialects. So was my intonation off? Hey, do you have sand in your hearing modules? The White Knight in front of Dana slowly raises its firearm and points at her. Oh? Have the White Knights changed the way they greet people recently, or... Get down, Dana! Boom! A grenade hits the White Knight in front of Dana, and a massive explosion sends her flying. Cough, cough. Damn it, what the hell? The scene is in chaos. Humans and dolls are trying to stop the Berserk White Knight mechs, but to no avail. Hey, over here, over here! As the Berserk mech rushes towards Dana, she turns and sees Architect waving from behind the cover. Dana nimbly evades the mechs and rolls behind the cover. Although you might think I'm bragging, but I really could have dodged their attacks. I know, I've seen the videos from when you were an auxiliary cop, but I doubt you could dodge gunfire from 10 odd mechs at once. I've certainly never had the chance to try that. So, what's all this about? Should I ask why the White Knights are attacking me? Or should I pretend to be concerned about how you, and ask how you escaped? The White Knight should have put electronic shackles on you, right? As for your first question, Anna's on the move. She assumed direct control of the White Knight mechs and has driven all of them berserk. And it seems like you're not an important character in her script. Anna? Who's Anna? Good question. Since within a battlefield, I cut things short. Anna is a true master of the city, and the final boss of the entire incident. Very good. That's easy enough to understand. As for your second question, do you really care about the answer? A little. You're not like the other SF, and I really am curious. By the way, are you good in a fight? If the place allowed for it, I wouldn't mind going a couple rounds with you, but... Architect quickly pokes her head out and launches another grenade. But now's not the time, and there's someone else you should be concerned about right now, isn't that right? You're right, Shorty. I bet she's in danger. I don't know what's up with that kid, but the White Knights went crazy the moment she entered the building. You know what that means, right? I don't care how that Anna wants to write her shitty script, but I'm going to wreck it. Don't tell me you're going to dismantle all the mechs on the base by yourself. You should get some of those dolls and knaves to help you out. I will, and you have got to help me, Architect. Haha, my worth of kindness is positively trembling at the idea. But you do remember that you're the one who caught me and brought me here, right? I'll pay you with Hassie. Oh, I love Hassie. You got yourself a deal. To be honest, I've always wanted to throw down with those white chrome domes. Now, in the name of cuteness, let the battle begin. Alright. Ah, okay, okay. We got Architect and Dana. Alright. What are we doing? Oh, destroy our enemies. Okay, cool. Oh, I see an exclamation point. What's that do? What's that do? Attention! Doppel soldiers are equipped with force fields that can mitigate a lot of damage. You'll not be able to deal meaningful damage to them without proper support. Architect provides support for echelons within a 2-node distance and can effectively neutralize enemy force fields. Make sure you engage Doppel soldiers within Architect's support range. Ah, okay. If I was a newbie player, I'd be confused. I'd be like, what? If I was a newbie player. Just a reminder, we literally did not have Hawks the first time Valhalla run on EN server, so they actually had to nerf all the fucking Gundam mechs for us. Because of course, like, collaborations are on a time limit, so it's not like we could have waited. I still wonder if we'll ever get the Blaze Blue and Yutsu Gear collab again. I'm not sure how easy it is to work with Arc System Works. I mean, from my own, like, biased experience, they seem okay to work with, but maybe that's only because I actually know people there, so... Slight biasm, I suppose. It is kind of cool that, like, there's a light version for, like, newbie players, because, like, this event was actually not beatable for newbie players back when it first came out. Like, there was a lot of players who couldn't get Jill. They literally couldn't get her, because, like, they just didn't have, like, the equipment for it. Especially, like, the night battle equipment, because night battles are a lot tougher on newbie players than it is for like, even mid-level players. And of course, that was also back then before the newbie mission objectives, when they updated the rewards you got for, like, newbie players. So, that was back when you got, like, fucking, like, level 1 T-Dolls rewards. And that was before you even got combat reports as rewards too. So you literally had to grind for everything. Except now, though, when you actually make a new account, you get enough combat reports to get, like, a full echelon to, like, level 90 times 5 dummy, actually. You get enough cores, and you get enough combat reports for that. You also have to remember, too, that, like, as far as collabs are concerned, sometimes they may not be, like, any, like, politics to it. Sometimes, actually, the other company, they just may have, like, no desire to do a collab. Like, maybe they don't see the money into it, so they just tell the other company, like, no. Like, not in a mean way. Like, they don't tell the other company to go fuck themselves. They just say, like, no, we don't feel like it. Sometimes that's an answer, too. It's the boring answer, but sometimes it is, though. Because usually when, like, companies do collabs, the first thing that gets talked about is money. It's like, do I have anything to gain from this collab? Super Shorty, formerly a tactical doll for Griffin PMC, currently a resident of Griffin City. Current file status. Missing in action. What? Where am I? It's so dark I can't see anything. Can't move my body. Loading NeuroCloud system. NeuroCloud, my memories. Hey, Shorty! Shorty! Don't call me Shorty, especially you. You aren't much taller than me. Aw, but that's your name. What else would I call you? Just shut up, you. In any case, don't call me that. Call me anything you want, but not Shorty. Yeah, alright. You know, it's funny, because I remember making the same joke in the first time, too. I was like, oh, that pretty much, like, that spoils, like, who it is. I think there's like literally only like 2 T-dolls that like do the Nya thing. And one T-doll is way more common than the other. I'll call you Super Shoddy then. How's about that? Huh? I'm not your shoddy or anything. Where the heck did you learn that from? And how did I get an ill-mannered moron like you as my second in command? Huh? Really? But then, shoddy, how did you know this term is ill-mannered? You idiot. Just be good and call me leader. She wants to be a Persona protagonist. Honestly, that's why I don't want to work with people like you. You drive me up the wall. I'm sorry, I just thought you were too tense. Of course I'm tense. You, on the other hand, you're always so lackadaisical with no sense of urgency. You're the most infuriating tactical doll I've ever met. I might as well do the whole mission by myself. Now listen up. There'll be hundreds or thousands of SF training around the Earth computer, and this mission concerns the fate in the entire world. If I had a choice in the matter, I certainly wouldn't have chosen you. But I don't make the rules, so you need to take this matter seriously. Got it? Ooh, okay. I understand. This might be the last chance for Earth. No, don't peek at my memories. This is classified material. Get out. Get out of my neurocloud. Always stand out now, leader. Time for the two of us to save the world. What should I do? What should I do? I have nothing. I've done nothing. I couldn't even protect the only thing I had. Hey, Shorty, you awake? A voice from outside. Hey, more Valhalla music. Dana! Is that you, Dana? Yeah, it's me. Don't panic. You said it was just a checkup. Sorry, but accidents do happen from time to time. Even I get stuck inside things occasionally. Hang on for a bit. I'll get you out of there right away. We? Who else is there? Architect's over here. Shorty's in this pod. Architect? Eh? Wait. Oh ho ho! Leave it to the rest of me. Are you sure you're not going to hurt her? Even I'm not too comfortable around that weapon of yours. You know why they call me Architect? Architect raises her bazooka. Dana, she... Because every explosion I make is carefully calculated work of art. How would they do Bakery Girl? GFL 1 and Bakery Girl is like 30 years of difference. I mean, they could do the same thing they did with the Blaze Blue Gear to Gear thing and do like a portal into time or something. Or they could do the same thing that DJ Max did, and it could be like a server, like a really old server. Which Guns N' Girls also did too. Guns N' Girls and DJ Max were really old servers, so they could do that. It depends if they want to make it like real or if they want to make it virtual, basically. Because Blaze Blue and Gear to Gear, that one was real. Like, they teleported the actual characters. Whereas, like, DJ Max and Guns N' Girls, that was, like, them, like, jacked in a server, essentially. And I guess Division counts, too. Although Division was kind of half and half. Division dealt with, like, the real players, as well as, like, them in the video game. But, yeah. Jafuti's, like, not even born yet. I mean, like... The thing is that, like, even though Mika says that, like, technically all the collabs are canon, which we know that can't be true, it's like, they can still make it a quote-unquote video game within the world, and then, like, you know, we just have to, like, accept. We would need to accept that, like, you know, wait, what's that thing that, like, you see in a lot of, like, movies and video games? Like, any, like, similarities or relations to, like, real people is purely coincidental. Like, they could basically, like, put that joke in there if they want to make it a video game within, like, the Girls Frontline world or something. Like, it'll be like, oh, you know, something not realistic, something. It'd be like an inside joke, basically. That's one way they could do it. Or... if we want to bring magic into the world again, which I'm still kind of like getting over the Jashin Dropkick collab doing, we could actually bring the characters, actually, into the future, because the dashing dropkick thing brought magic portals into this bullshit. So I don't know if they want to do that again. It's kind of funny because like if K5 can make magic shit, you would think they'd actually want to stay in Jashin-chan's world, because like Jashin-chan's world is not post-apocalyptic and it's actually peaceful. Also, the collaboration kind of makes it seem like the commander can go back and forth between like the Jashin world and his world. It's like, why would he not want to stay in that world then? I mean, obviously like he has an attachment to his world, but like what if he didn't though? Like what if he was like, you know what? This world's not post-apocalyptic and I could just get like a normal job here and shit. Like he could basically just give like the middle finger to like everyone in like this world and be like, yo, fuck you bitches. I'm going to Jashin-chan's world, you know? I mean, if he wanted to. But yeah, again, Mika keeps saying in their like Q&As that every collaboration is technically canon, but it's like obviously it's not canon, but like they keep saying it though. Like they're either saying it like half jokingly, but like, you know, we have to accept that like there's no way that shit would work. Otherwise, you're telling me that like magical portals are actually a thing in Girls Frontline for both the Gear to Gear Blaze Blue thing as well as like Jashin Dropkick Sama. So yeah. Commander threw away his green card, basically, which is like the main the main plot point of Girls Frontline 2, which is funny enough. Now worried that a time paradox might happen. Exactly, right? Exactly. Heck, you know what they could also do too? They could also do a collaboration with themselves and do a Girls Frontline 2 collaboration with Girls Frontline 1. Now that would be trippy. Like imagine if the commander met himself. Like, there's two ways to do it. Either the past commander goes to the future, or the future commander goes to the past. Like, maybe when the game comes out. Like, when Girls Frontline 2 comes out, then the Girls Frontline 1 game could do a collaboration within itself. They could do that, too. That'd be weird. Or Groza! What if, like, future Groza meets the past commander or some shit? Or, like, 45 and 9. Oh, look at Damage Shorty is really cute. Cough, cough. Damn it. Were you trying to kill me? You're welcome, kiddo. Are you alright, Shorty? From a native's perspective, given that your hands and your head are still in place and you're still in the mood to curse people out, you should be fine. Dana, cough. That's SF Architects. She's an enemy. What are you saying? I fought SF before in the Earth computer, which is why I hate them. I remember now. My partner and I were... Ooh, ah. How about it's a Marvel multiverse sort of thing and nothing matters canonically? That's true. It's all quote-unquote canon, but like they're all like separate universes, so like whatever. It's like, guys, Captain America can be a Nazi, and that's canon, but he's just not a Nazi in like universe 1 through 75 or whatever like that, you know? I mean, honestly, like with Marvel and DC having different universes, that's just a way for them to justify having different writers, basically. That's all that means. Like with the animated series, like the Batman animated series, like that's Timverse. Like you had the Batman animated series, you had the Justice League cartoon, you had the Superman cartoon. That's all Tim. That's all like Tim universe. And then there's also like the Young Justice universe too, and like shit like that. Yeah. And then of course like the movie universes for like for like Iron Man and shit, like that's obviously different from the comic books. So you know, it's like just like read or watch like whatever is fun for you, because like it's all different universe shit anyway. And then like in the latest Spider-Man movie, you know, or the Doctor Strange movie, whatever, like they've traveled the multiverses and shit, which I love, by the way. I fucking love seeing Tobey Maguire and like Andrew Garfield and like Tom Holland like being the 3 Spider-Mans like in that movie. Honestly, just because I'm old. Like I'm just an old man, so like I just love seeing Tobey Maguire back, because like I grew up on the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. And then by the time Andrew Garfield became Spider-Man, like I was like, oh, they took out Tobey Maguire, whatever. And then like Tom Holland is such a kid, but again, like Obviously, they're all, like, written differently, of course. It's a different age Peter Parker. And I always hate it when Peter Parker's a high schooler, or a middle schooler, or whatever. Like, there's actually a 3D cartoon where, like, Tony Stark is also, like, a teenager as well. And, like, I wasn't a fan of that cartoon. I don't like my teenaged... I don't like it when they de-age my heroes to be teenagers. I prefer them as adults. It's also weird seeing Tony Stark be a teenager, because then, like, he's not having, like, fucking orgies or having, like, alcohol in his hand, and, like, that's the version of Tony Stark I mostly associate with anyway, like him being a playboy. Obviously, they don't want to do that for the teenage version of him, because that was supposed to be a kid's cartoon. But, like, it's just weird for me to see. Same thing, too, for seeing the Tom Holland version of Spider-Man, because, like, they don't have, like, you know, like, they don't have him working in, like, the newspaper, like, place, and he's not like a reporter because he's still in high school, and there's no like Jonah Jameson, whatever, like constantly talking about like how evil Spider-Man is and everything. Like, I'm not gonna say the Tom Holland version of Spider-Man is like immature, because he is, but like not for the fault of him. It's just that like it's just a younger Peter Parker, which I understand. It's just not my version of Peter Parker I enjoy. That's all. I just prefer the adult versions. Architect suddenly rushes up and pins Super Short to the wall. Cough, cough, let go of me. Like, I do like the interaction between, like, Tom Holland's Spider-Man with Robert Downey Jr.'s, like, Iron Man. Like, that's great. Their relationship would not be the same if it was, like, adult Peter Parker, for example. Like, if it was, like, you know, like, the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man or like the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man, it wouldn't be the same dynamic, because he'd already be an adult. So like he wouldn't be like this naive young boy who got recruited by Tony Stark. He'd be like the cynical adult, you know, and then Tony Stark would be like, we want to recruit you to fight Captain America. I can imagine what Tobey Maguire would even say, you know. It's like, hey, like, you're Spider-Man, I want to recruit you. Tobey Maguire would be like, yo, that's not my problem. Yeah, I don't want to help you. And then Andrew Garfield, I feel like Tony Stark would need to bribe the Andrew Garfield version. It's like, I'm going to give you $1 million to help me fight Captain America. And then Andrew Garfield would do it. Whereas, like, the Tom Holland version, he helped Iron Man because, like, he, like, looks up to the Robert Downey Jr. version of Iron Man. Like, that's the only reason why Tom Holland version helped him. Because he's a very naive child. And also, like, fucking Mary Jane not being a redhead is really weird to me. Now, not that I have anything against, like, the actor who plays Mary Jane for the Tom Holland version of Spider-Man, but, like, to see her not be a redhead, that's definitely weird. That's, like, years of versions of Mary Janes I've gotten used to, and now here's a version where, like, she's not a redhead. Although, like, I'm totally fine with, like, MILF Aunt May, though. Because Aunt May was always shown off as, like, a really old lady. And then now we got, like, MILF Aunt May. And I was like, oh, well, that's different. I'm okay with this, though. Hey, cool it, you two. Let's get things straight, kiddo. I don't know you, or maybe you were just as insignificant 3 years ago as you are now. And if I wanted to kill you, or if I were ordered to, then you'd already be dead following our crash off the cliff. Architect, why don't you put her down first? Furthermore, SF dolls were all made by the Earth computer. If you showed up near the computer, then it would mean that you were the intruder, and thus our enemy. Architect! Architect dumps Super Shorty on the ground. I know that now isn't the time to settle the score. What did you say? What did you just say? The Earth computer created SF. What are you really here for, Architect? Investigating this base. I'm after something useful. You mean you deliberately allowed yourself to be captured so that way you could be brought here? The sequence of events didn't go quite as I envisioned it, but it all worked out in the end. What were you gonna say, kiddo? I still don't remember why my partner and I were going into the Earth computer. But I can't assure you, we weren't going to do anything bad. Good or bad, it doesn't matter. Every terrible villain who wanted to rule the world would make big fancy speeches before committing crimes that were far more disgusting than mass murder. What I meant was, what do you plan to do now? Join me? Or are you going to find a place to hide? I've been in a state of confusion ever since I woke up. But I need to find a way to recover my memory, figure out who I am, as well as what SF has to do with me. Therefore, we have the same objective for the time being at least. Dana, how about you? I want to turn around and go home, because there's large mechs outside waiting to kill me. Or, I can beat the crap out of them one by one and fall asleep to a lullaby of gunfire from outside the window. But right now, you're busy wrecking an evil conspiracy, and the two of you have a grudge against each other. Surely you won't mind me keeping you company for a while longer. It's a deal. Don't forget my payment, Dana. I scanned the map of this place. We should take advantage of the confusion to dig up information on Anna. I'll tell you everything I know along the way, Dana. Kiddo, you ready? Kiddo, shorty, shoddy. Only my friends get to call me that. But right now, who gives a damn? Let's go. You become less uptight, shorty. That's because I remembered that I was ill-tempered in the past. Super Shorty? Super Shorty, is that you? Who is that? Where'd that come from? It's a broadcast. Someone here knows you. You think it's a friend? The voice didn't call you Shorty or anything. I've heard this voice before, but... Super Shorty, I can hear your voice. Answer me. Answer her. If it's an enemy, then it's just another shoulder throw for me. Hey, I'm here. Good heavens, you've been gone for 3 years. Where did you go? And why are you with an SF? I lost my memories. So who are you? And how do you know my name? Is that so? No wonder you've been missing for so long. Super Shorty, look to your left. I'm going to generate an image. Super Shorty turns her head. Now, do you see me? I remember. You're Alma? You're Alma, right? That's right. I'm Alma Armus, your commander from 3 years ago. Cool. What I like about this collaboration is that, like, it's just so long, it really does feel like somebody just made, like, an official fanfiction of Valhalla. And it's really good, too. I like it. Alright, time to mix drinks and change lives. There it is. G36. Get over here. Oh shit, am I drinking? Am I drinking again? Hey Jill. I'm stepping outside to buy something. Want me to pick anything up for you? I bet you're going to buy those electronic diner gates. And a lot of souvenirs. Those Griffin people really know how to make a buck. Can you help me get a robo made too? Before I mess up the clothes I folded with all the ease of me going out to get a pack of cigarettes. I'm sorry, but I just saw the news and all the slots for Griffin's domestic rental services are sold out. You can sort it out by hand or get another cat. I wouldn't recommend the latter though, for it's just too cute. I don't want to do it myself, so I decided to forget it all and throw myself into my work. You're just running away from the problem. Your room won't clean itself when you go back tonight. But my feelings can recover by themselves, just a little. Then I hope your customers tonight won't be too taxing. I'll leave the place to you, Jill. See you later, boss. Right, let's decide what the atmosphere of the bar will be tonight. I'm gonna go with You Got Me. I've already played the other 2 songs before. Time to mix drinks and change lives! Hey, it's Alma! Good evening, Jill. Alma! Oh no, I'm sorry. Once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered, weak and weary. Enough of that, Jill. All I need is a proper good evening. You can ask me to be courteous, but not to know my limits. Heh. As it happens, I have a friend here who's completely fluent in etiquette. She'll teach you how far you can go. GRG36. G36? Ah, my apologies. Good evening, Jill Stingray. It is good to meet you, and I hope you will have a happy night. Alright, I know that etiquette is deliberately saying things that sound nice but aren't too trustworthy. But good lord, I can't believe you actually managed to get a hold of the maid rental service. I wanted one tonight. I won't give her to you, because she's just too perfect, both as a maid and as a companion. I've seen way too many strange dolls these past few days, so idealized androids like these end up surprising me instead. And I don't have one of them. I've got mini bodies in store, and I've changed them all into different clothes according to the manual. Sounds like you've already treated them as your daughters, but that's being hasty, Alma. You're being far too hasty. Give it a rest, Jill. Every girl enjoys something like this, and I bet a lot of men do too. You know what? She's not wrong. She's definitely not wrong. Remember, guys, your IOP doll rental service is only for say-so stuff only. If you want to do non-say-so things, there's a black market for that kind of stuff. Hashtag womb forces are not cheap, guys. I choose to raise a cat. Anyway, you really have been gone for a while, Alma. Don't bring it up. I've been so damn busy lately, and I've only managed to step out to catch a breath tonight. Start with the Brandtini. I haven't had one of them in far too long, darling. No problem, my Brandtini girl. Let's give Alma the Brandtini she likes. She came here for that, for this and for me. Brandtini. Alright, let's see if I can remember this. I'm not gonna do it by name, because I want to give myself a hard time. I believe it was a sour drink? Damn it. Alright, damn it. Wow, it was the last one. Last one I chose. Damn. I did not remember at all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. 1. Okay, hold on. I have to drink now. I'm still doing this. If I make a drink in the Valhalla collab, I have to drink. And I still have my alcohol. Alright. Alright, here we go. Here we go, guys. So I still have my my Jinro green grape that I drank on the 24-hour live stream. I still have a whole bottle of that left because I only took like 3 shots on stream. So time to take more shots. I also still have like more cans of Mike's Harder Lemonade, but I don't think this is the night for that. I don't think so. I'll pour myself a shot. Alright, this first shot goes to you, Kitsune. Cheers, my bro. There's never enough carbotrine. Oh! Alright. That's one shot down. Oh, I have an idea. For every shot I end up taking, I should post a carbotrine thingy. I'll do that. Remember, when they say optional carbotrine, they don't mean it. What they really mean is all the carbotrine. There's only 2 kinds of people that play Valhalla. All the carbotrine or none of the carbotrine. V. I'm looking for V. There it is. I couldn't find it. Let me see. Where is my my Karmatrine picture? Nope, not that one. All right, let's see. Ha! Oh. Alright, hold on. I remember where it was now. There it is. There it is. Let's go ahead and put that in OBS. Once I get the first one down, then like all the other ones would become easier. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Well, the can's not that big. Alright. That is one Karmatrine. Alright. The game. Here we go. All aged and mix. Age and mix. Brantini. What can I say? I'm never disappointed when I come here. Are you the best bartender in Glitch City, Jill? No, but I'm sure that I'm the bartender in Glitch City that treats you best. So, why don't you tell me about what's been keeping you busy lately? Does it have anything to do with this doll maid? Debugging work. Griffin dolls use technology that I rarely come in contact with. Their tech is very 90-wish. 90 what? 90-wish. There's a secretive tech group from many years ago. Can I take that to mean that they're a team of hackers? No, they were far more than hackers. Their knowledge of the field of artificial intelligence was extremely advanced. One of their core members founded 16 Lab with the help of IOP and provided technical support for the development of Griffin dolls. You should know that anyone who works in the electronic industry would be interested in the secrets inside their heads. So that's why you accepted the work of debugging this doll. While the clarification was a little necessary, everything I did during the course of this job was completely legal. Arma. I'm sorry, did I say something wrong? Miss Maid over here looks a little angry, and she seems to be avoiding me. Don't worry, she just has a mean look in her eyes, and she's a little farsighted. It's just a factory design, so don't let it bother you. It's funny how IOP dolls, like, they try to simulate, like, you know, bad people things. Like Rabi Rose? Like, Rabi Rose looks like she's already, like, on her deathbed. Because Rabi Rose has, like, those, blood packs. Or, I guess in her case, oral packs on her, or whatever. And it's like, yo, like, should I be sending this T-Doll out in combat? Like, she literally has, like, a fucking, like, IV pack on her. Like, I feel bad for sending Rabi Rose out to fight. But thankfully, Rabi Rose does get better in her Digimon state. But what's kind of funny, too, is that, like, in vanilla Girls Frontline, Rabi Rose was actually good. Like, she was, like, meta because she was very similar to, like, M4 in that, like, she buffed, like, other assault rifles. So she actually used to be pretty good back in the day. But, like, it just made you feel bad to send her out in combat. You feel like she has, like, a negative debuff on her. Like, she's constantly losing HP just from, like, her own faulty design. It's like, I should, like, design, like, a robot that's colorblind for no reason other than the fact that, you know, people are colorblind, so I'm gonna make a robot that's colorblind. Yeah, sure. Or, like, I'll make a robot that's like crazy, like, nymphomaniac, because not like that would get in the way of her work. I apologize for my rudeness, Miss Jill. I simply wanted to see your face clearly. It's alright. I like glaring at people from time to time myself. What kind of mad scientist would make a doll farsighted? No need to be so uptight, G36. This is one of my regular haunts, and this bartender is a good friend of mine. No, I am sorry. I am simply having trouble coping. What's wrong? Do you think there's a problem with your neurocloud? I cannot say why either. Something just feels wrong. I felt the same way when I went outside too, G36. Have your reflexes grown slower? Alma, is your debugging really legal? Of course, other than a few small, I'm sure everyone must have taken apart a computer or keyboard before, purely out of curiosity to see how it was made. And then maybe you discovered that there were 1 or 2 keys you couldn't put back. No, my nanny would never have allowed it, and I was never that interested in that sort of thing. All it has to do is work. Aren't you the slightest bit curious about riddles, Jill? Not curious enough to break other things, which is why I'm not the one in trouble. I'm certain that I didn't do anything too far out of the ordinary. Perhaps there was a bug when I was working on NeuroCloud, or some stray debris got in. Let me see your eyes, G36. Right, I'll note this down. Hang on a bit. I need to go out back to make a call. Don't take too long. I still need to go outside for a smoke afterwards. She's gone. I'm sorry, G36. You know Alma's a good person, just that she's more curious than most. It is alright. It is true that Miss Alma did not do anything wrong. It's just that I do not know where the problem lies. Ah, we got Butler, G36. Of course you do know where the problem is. That is because you're not even yourself. You are... Good evening, Jill Stingray. I apologize for causing you unnecessary trouble this evening. I'm GRG36, the real G36. What? No, I'm the real G36. You are not. You know what? Spider-Man meme. Remember that Spider-Man meme at the end of the movie? It's like, stop pointing at me. No, you stop pointing. It's very rude to point at other people. You're the one that started pointing at me. Wait a minute. Why is there a maid G36 here with a butler G36? Granted, both of you look like you have the same face. Miss Jill, please do not panic. I hope you will allow me to explain the matter in detail. However, may I first sample a suplex from your establishment? A suplex? I apologize, my question was too sudden. No, it's completely fine. I've already served drinks to many dolls already. A moment, please. Let's give the butler GR36 that suddenly appeared out of nowhere a suplex. Wow, can she really handle such a stiff drink? Alright, time to take another shot. That means I need to add another can. Yeah, there we go. Second can. Aha. I will keep adding cans of Karmatrine. Alright, second shot. The second shot goes to you, Lucky 10th. Cheers, my boy. Ah. Woo! That stuff hits you hard. It definitely tastes better cold. Last time I drink it at room temperature, but cold tastes better though. Chilled. I like it chilled. Alright, suplex. If I remember right, that's a manly flavor. Manly drinks. Yes, it is. Aha, I remember. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. On the rocks. And mixed. Here, Miss Other G36. The drink is very spicy. Mine, so please take your time. I am prepared for this. I thank you for your care and effort in making this drink. Please allow me to sample it. She emptied the glass in one mouthful. And she even lowered her head like a shoe bill. Perfect. It would definitely be popular. Thank you for serving me, Miss Jill. I would take this recipe back to the Griffin. I'm honored. So, what were you going to explain, G36? Or should I call you Miss Butler instead? By all means, I will now take up some of your time to explain the situation. G36, could you have consumed this drink just now? Me? I don't think so. As you can see, Miss Jill, the real G36 ought to be able to hold her liquid well. This maid doll before you might be dressed in G36's commonly worn clothing, but in truth, she is nothing more than a vacuum cleaner. What? Wait, a vacuum cleaner? Yes, an hour ago, before Miss Alma brought me outside, she accidentally knocked over a vacuum cleaner. After that, I went to help her up. I imagine that due to some bizarre effect of her prosthetic arm, which was filled with electronic synapses, it caused my mind and that of a vacuum cleaner to be switched. Wait a minute, you're saying that this maid here is actually a vacuum cleaner? I know vacuum cleaners have been allowed to possess wills of their own, but suddenly transforming one into a body of a doll. You know what? Like, it's funny how, like, in the Valhalla world, like, they talk about that shit, like, how it's not just the Liliths, but, like, how, like, other shit has, like, AI chips and crap. Like, the vending machine that's, like, Dorothy's best friend. And, like, in this collab thing, you also got, like, toasters and other stuff that, like, have, like, AI chips. It's like, why would you, though? Like, why would I want to give, like, for example, like, my blender, like, an AI chip? You know, it's like, what is my purpose? You make my milkshakes. And, yeah. Or, like, your microwave, right? Like, why would you want your microwave to have, like, an AI? Can you guys imagine, like, going to your kitchen, for example, and having, like, everything there talk to you? It's like, guys, I just came here for, like, a drink. And then imagine if, like, your refrigerator was a yandere. Your refrigerator is all like, oh, master, you don't come to the kitchen that often anymore. You always eat out. You haven't cooked anything. And then, like, your stove is also, like, angry at you. Your stove is all like, you haven't used the frying pan in such a long time. And you're like, guys, shut up. I went out, I've been going out with friends, okay? I've been eating out, so I haven't used my kitchen in a while, so just shut up. And then your sink starts talking to you, and your sink is all like, you don't wash your hands. You should wash your hands or some shit. And you're like, don't judge me. I live by myself. I don't gotta wash my hands. Answered Cyberpunk 2077 trailer music. But I don't remember at all. That is because your mind might have been transferred to a doll's body, but your memories were not brought along with them. When my mind was removed from my original body, my neurocloud automatically recognized the other soul within my body and all the consciousness of the main body. Ms. Vacuum Cleaner, it is the neurocloud that made you think you're a G36. Your memories and personality actually belong to me. Hi, I am. What a wonderful night this turned out to be. I'm actually listening to an android and a vacuum cleaner discuss their souls. Then what about you, Miss Butler? If you're the real G36, then how did you escape the vacuum cleaner? I activated an emergency escape program and transferred myself into this backup body. After that, I followed the maid's body signature seal. I don't believe this. I'm a vacuum cleaner. My memories of Griffin and everyone, they're all... This is the most direct way to prove whether or not you're a G36 main's body. A doll's mainframe and dummies can share memories, but as an external entity, you cannot form a complete match with the neurocloud, so your authorization to access my memories would be restricted. Think about it. Do you remember forming an oath with Commander? Hey! Cannon, guys! Fucking cannon! I don't remember. Then where did that ring on your hand come from? I mean, guys, think about this. Would you fuck your toaster? Oh, no. Would you fuck your vacuum cleaner? Would you marry your vacuum cleaner if it could talk to you and like say it loves you and shit? Your vacuum cleaner can suck really good, guys. M4 cooked again. It's like, I'm sorry, M4, but my Roomba. My Roomba can clean my room, and my Roomba has good suck. What have you done for me, M4? Wow, the plot suddenly took a nosedive. No, it can't be. I'm sorry, Miss G36. Do not be afraid, Miss Vacuum Cleaner. I will not do anything to you. I simply wish to reclaim my main body and continue serving Griffin. We will discuss the matter with Miss Alma and find a sufficiently gentle solution to this problem. It's true that I can't think of any other way. We should just... Maybe she might retain G36's memories while being a vacuum cleaner. That doesn't sound too pleasant either. Hey, wait a minute! And it's the lolly G36! You know, it's funny how, like, they're showing off just how many costumes G36 has. And then she also has the swimsuit costume, too. Damn it, don't tell me. Good evening, Miss Jill, Miss Vacuum Cleaner, and Miss Toaster. The plot thickens! Miss Toaster. With a real G36, please stand up. Please stand up. We're the real G36, please stand up. Good evening. Wait, what did you just call her? Toaster? My word, what are you talking about? Ooh. You scared the poor girl, Miss Butler. Although, what she scared us too. Ew, may I have a fluffy dream? Oh, alright. Let's get this little doll a fluffy dream, and maybe she'll be able to explain what on earth is going on. Ah, shit. Alright, guys. Third drink. Okay, hold on. Third drink. Third drink. Alright. Never enough karma trade. Alright, there we go. Shot, 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 shot. Let's go back to my college days. Back to my college days. I'm not sure I would even want to go back to my high school days either, to be fair. My high school days and college days. They're both like a blur to me. Cheers! Woo! Okay. Fluffy dream. Fluffy dream, fluffy dream. That is a sweet drink. No, that's a bubbly drink. Nope. Okay, it's a sweet drink. Alright. Nope, it is not a sweet drink. Sour drink. Ah, okay. I refuse to go to the by name category. I refuse to do that. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm sorry, did somebody say optional? I see the words optional on here. 3 aldehyde, 3 powdered delta, all aged and mixed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14! The game won't let me add any more karma train. Mix. Thank you very much, Miss Jill. I suddenly realized something. If you're a child model, are dolls allowed to drink? While my personality has turned childlike due to my body, my memories came from that adult body. If my memories are from my adulthood, then am I still a child? You know what? I remember to say that when the cops bust down my door for having a lowly robot girl in my house. They'd be like, FBI, open up. I'd be like, guys, she has a lowly body, but she actually has an adult mind, so she's actually not lowly. That's the excuse I use. That'll get me out of jail. This, forget it. I don't care anymore. Besides, Gryffindors don't have IDs. I apologize for startling you with that shameful display just now, little girl. But did you say I was a toaster? Where's the basis for that? I clearly have a complete set of memories. The confusion of Miss Alma's fall did not just involve the vacuum cleaner. If your memories are complete, then why do you not remember that I wanted the recipe for the fluffy dream drink? My memories state that I wanted to make the suplex, and not the fluffy dream. I originally wanted to make the suplex, but in the end, I decided on a mild drink for the upcoming cocktail party. Miss Toaster, all you inherited were my deleted and accidentally misplaced memories. What? My memories of the oath. Then, do you remember where the signs of damage on the ring came from? Damage? I do not remember it ever being damaged. The ring was definitely broken. Of that I can be sure. It was damaged in combat. That section of memories regarding the oath was not backed up in time, and it was damaged in the battle that followed. I was totally unaware. Why? I had never been able to cover that stretch of memory. Miss Toaster, thank you for finding them for me. Well, this is embarrassing. Ladies, perhaps you should wait for Alma to come in again before having a good chat about this. This isn't a problem that you can't solve, right? Actually, being a maid is very tiring. Maybe it would be good to go back to being a vacuum cleaner. At the very least, I feel that I could do more than toasting bread. Ladies, let us discuss this. If you do not wish to be household appliances, then would you like to be diner gates? Somewhere out there, Row 36 and Destroyer, they both got like the heebie-jeebies. Sopmod is like going, what's wrong, Row 36? Row 6553. And Ro's all like, I don't know why, but like, I feel really bad right now. And then Destroyer, and Destroyer is also going like, my memories, I don't know why. I remember when I was Garm. Bro started screaming. You know what's great? What's great was when we did the Digimine for Ro, and then Ro's subconscious was her Diner Gate form. That was great. I loved it. I love that. What? You mean the Diner Gates on sale in the supermarket? Diner Gates have many functions. Let's go take a look at them. I'm sure there'd be a model you like. Ro, first time. Miss Jill, please tell Miss Alma that we'll be waiting for her at the supermarket. Thank you for entertaining us tonight. Though I am but a toaster, I enjoyed an exceptional evening. Me too, Miss Jill. At the very least, I finally realized that Miss Alma's room was messy because the vacuum cleaner was too old. Hey, you guys know what I want to be? I want to be an air fryer. Yeah. It's like vacuum cleaner, microwave, toaster. No. Air fryer, guys. Air fryer's where it's at. Air fryer's a lot healthier, too. Y'all have a chance to be reborn. Good night, all three of you. You know what? That does bring up the morality issue, though. Of like, if you gave all your appliances, like, brains and shit. Because, like, you know how, like, when your appliances get old, you just throw it away and get a new one? It's like, now you don't want to throw them away, right? Wouldn't you feel like a monster? Especially when it becomes outdated. Like your TV, right? Like, you know how, like, TVs definitely became, like, have evolved throughout the years? Like, we had, like, 4x3, like, composite TVs, like 480p and shit. And then we got into HD TVs. You know, it's all like, your TV's super old. And it's all like, Master, why you throwing me away? And then you bring in, like, your HD TV. And then, like, your old TV now is like a yandere. It's like, but Master, I've known you since you were a child. Oh, shit. Imagine, like, having a TV when you're a kid. Wouldn't that make your TV, like, your childhood friend, basically? Your TV would be your Osama Najimi. And then, like, the HD TV comes in. And, like, the HD TV is, like, the new hotness. Oh, wait. What about computers? What about the laptop, right? It's, like, your very first computer, right? With its 500 megabytes of RAM. And, like, its one-core processor. And then you get, like, a gaming laptop. It's like, what does your old laptop think? Your old laptop's like, no, I can't compete with the new laptop. I must destroy her. No, let's go one step further. IKEA furniture. Imagine if your IKEA furniture had, like, AI chips in them. Hey, what if your bed? What if You know how, like, there's, like, super smart electronic beds nowadays with, like, apps and shit? What if you had, like, one of those super smart beds? If you put, like, an AI chip in your bed, would that mean that you sleep with your bed every night? That means your bed would get super attached to you. You'd be like, oh, I think it's time to get a new bed. And then your bed's like, but master, what about all the years when we slept with each other? Does that not mean anything to you, master? You just gonna throw me away? And you're like, ah, man, this is why I hate changing appliances. I was like, I'm sorry, bed, but I need a new bed because you're old now, and like, your software is outdated, and your mattress is all old and shit. But I also don't want to replace the mattress. I want to buy like a whole entire new thing. However, I guess we could do this though, like move their memories from like one product to another. So like, if you get a new bed, you could like move the old bed AI to like the new bed AI. If A's mind possesses B's memories, then would they be A or B? How bizarre. Ah, it's finally settled. They agreed to send someone over to my side to check things out, and now I'll be able to learn more stuff. That griffin lot is so crafty, especially that Kalina. Her attitude before and after the sale was completely different. Wait a minute, where did my maid go? She went shopping with your vacuum cleaner and your toaster. They just stepped out, so you should still be able to catch up to them. That's quite a lame joke. Wait a minute, you don't look like you're kidding. How many beers did you drink tonight? Or are you telling me? That's right, this city has always been a mess, hasn't it? Also, you don't mind picking up the tab for your household appliances, do you? Don't you guys hate it when your refrigerator and your oven go out at drinking at night, and then like next time you go out, like the bar dudes are like, hey, so like your oven and your refrigerator, but like $200 of alcohol, so you gotta pay for it. I hate it when that happens. Oh, you know what? I kind of remember the Toy Story. You know how like in Toy Story, all your toys come to life and shit? Kind of reminds me of that. Oh, you know how like this gacha game too for the figurines? I never tried it, but like, you know, I don't want to get into another gacha game right now, but like, there's that gacha game with the figurines. Imagine if your figurines also came to life and shit. Huh. In the White Knight base, underground. Super Shorty! Alma embraces Super Shorty as she enters the office. Ooh, too tight, too tight. Oh, sorry, I got too excited, but I'm really glad you're alright. I'm sorry, I still don't quite remember who you are. It's fine, I'll explain to you slowly. As for the others... Haha, a Griffin doll, an SF, and a native human. Quite the balanced team you have. I'm Dana Zane. I found this shorty in the ruins of the Earth computer. I've seen you on TV before, Red Comet. I'm grateful to you. And this SF doll would be... Architect of Samus Ferry Manufacturer. There's hardly anyone in this day and age who doesn't know me. I don't have any information on you, which is quite strange. In any case, welcome to my office/prison cell. The White Knights have me under house arrest, but life here is pretty good. At the moment, they're busy tearing down Griffin City on the surface, so we can have a good chat for the time being. Sit anywhere you like. Coffee? Or would you like a brandtini? Let's get to the point, shall we? What do you know about this shorty? She looks so scared that she doesn't dare to speak. I just don't know what this is all about. Who are you? Who am I? Alma pours us up a cup of coffee and leans against the wall. I could really use some alcohol right now, but I'd be better off sober for the work I need to do after this. Super Shorty, I'm gonna tell you about your past, my past, and that of the world. Are you ready? Much like every human being here, I was faced with the ruins my ancestors had left from as far back as I can remember. However, what was uncommon in this day and age was the fact that I had a large, close-knit middle-class family. I enjoyed solving puzzles and was curious about the prehistoric culture that my father would talk about. And so, I ended up with an interest in prehistoric electronic security and cracking. After that, I taught myself to be a hacker, and I even remodeled my hands to support that. See? That's a full cyber arm. That's way cool. I'm very proud of it. This sort of prosthetic is very suitable for people that have lost their arms in accidents. It's nothing special. One time during a basketball match, I used too much force when throwing a pitch, and my arm went with it. If that happened to you, I'd actually believe it. Go on, Alma. I can say with pride that I am the best native hacker on Earth. After that, I accepted an invitation from Stella Hoshi to work at her 16-lab research institution under IOP. Until one day, I received a request from Boss Stella herself to find the location of the SF Mastermind. Stella. Yes, the name Samus Fairy was always lurking in the dark corners of her heart. But to me, it was just a job, and it would help keep the peace in Griffin City. You get what I mean? Of course, to you, we were just a bunch of terrorists. And so I studied SF's OGOS protocol, and backtraced their signals to the source. In the end, I learned a shocking revelation. The source of SF was the Earth computer, right? Heh, I already told them 10 minutes ago. Sorry to spoil your surprise. Oh, how regretful it is that I missed your say what now response. But yes, the SF dolls were produced by the Earth computer. But why would the Earth computer make something so dangerous to attack us? Frankly speaking, I don't know the reason myself. But let me just say this. I've never once taken the initiative to attack a doll or a human. But it's true that the first SF units were made to wipe out all life on Earth. Why would the device that matches this world want to exterminate us? That was what I needed to find out. But the Earth computer was buried underground, and it was heavily guarded by SF. And in order to get into the Earth computer to learn what was going on, we needed to dispatch someone nimble and small-framed. So IRP picked their two smallest technical dolls to carry out this mission. That seems like the only sensible thing in the entire story so far. Looks at Super Shorty.
Don't call me short!
Alma, you chose me and another doll? Yes, do you remember who she was? No, I only remember her voice. She was really loud. That's right, that's the kind of personality she had, the opposite of yours. Now then, would you like to see her? How can I see her? Where is she? I don't know, but you know. Once your neurocloud's restored, you'll be able to regain your memories. Regain my memories? That's right, nobody knows what you two went through down there. All I know is that the two of you vanished with the Earth computer. And then sand began to rain from the sky, and Stella vanished after that. What on earth happened? Alma, can my memories really be restored? Of course, but I can't do it myself. I need your efforts too. I'm going to install electronic warfare module into you, and you're going to use simulated combat to rebuild the foundation of your memories. EW! EW! You need to investigate as much deeply buried data on your level 2 layer as possible, and use it to restore the fragments of your neurocloud. And then you will know what happened to you on the day when the Earth stopped spinning. Hey, even I'm getting a little excited about this. I bet even I don't know the truth of what went down. What exactly do I need to do? You need to break through the firewalls in your neurocloud and eliminate the errors along the way. I had to point out that there's a certain degree of risk associated with this, because you need to win those simulated battles on the level 2 layer. If you lose, you will be forever lost in the depth of level 2. It all rests on you, Super Shorty. I don't know. This is all too sudden. Let me remind you that we don't have much time. The White Knights are still going berserk outside. I was originally prepared to accept everything, but having me fight by myself all of a sudden, I'm not sure if I can handle it. Shorty, The key thing is, do you want to recover your lost memories? I don't know. I may not be able to accept that I experienced what I experienced in the past. Dina, you said earlier that losing my memories might be a good thing. But do you truly believe in what I said? Of course I don't believe you! You were clearly lying to me back then. Just like how you were talking about your prosthetic arm and how we meet again next time. Haha, yes, I should have kept lying to you. And I should have told you that forgetting everything would be good. But it seems like you won't believe my lies anymore. I'm just mad at the noisy voice that keeps calling me short. Super Shorty walks in front of the bed. I don't remember her, and she's clearly not my friend. Alma, I've decided. Help me regain my memories. I wonder if Shorty and IDW are still the shortest dolls without counting the lolly costumes. We're gonna have to look at the index because some of the other dolls seem pretty short now. Like some of the new handgun dolls seem pretty short. Of course, like, there's also the problem too with perspective because, like, you know, we have like over like 100 different artists. So like perspective's the thing too, though. Thank you, Super Shorty. I believe you can do it. You'll be on your own for what comes next, kiddo. Relax. Memories are things that have already happened. Since the past couldn't kill you before, it won't be able to do it this time around. Go, Shorty. Take them all back. Leader, wake up. Ooh. I told you, don't call me. Shit. There's SF everywhere outside. Would Dad immediately hear us? Didn't you say that? That's right. I'm in my memories of the past. You are... I'm IDW! Janya! You can call me Betty! What's the matter, Leader Shorty? Don't call me that! Ah, I forgot. I'm sorry, I forgot. Pomp. Super Shorty suddenly hugs IDW. Yeah? Oni-chan, what are we gonna do in the bed? Pomp. Hashtag cursed memes. The very cursed memes. You know what? I'm not ashamed to say I did look up the origin of that meme. The pomp meme. I did look it up. I read the original. I did read the original doujin. Hashtag no regrets. No regrets whatsoever. I remember. You're my partner. Aibo! It was you, IDW. What are you saying all of a sudden? Of course we're partners. We're gonna save the world together. Although this is our first time working together, I hope we can get along. But I don't mind if you want to hug me like this. Our first time working together? Right, our personalities aren't very compatible, so it'd be unlikely that we would be longtime partners. But why is it whenever I see IDW, my emotional coefficient goes down? I need to keep exploring and find more memories. Do you still remember our mission, Leader? I do. We're going to the Earth computer, right? That's right. We're already in the Earth computer's underground chamber. Now we need to get inside the computer. After that, we need to find the control console, enter Alma's hacking program, and then figure out what kind of orders the computer is carrying out. Roger. But there are SF patrols all around. We need to find a way to avoid them. Yep, it'll be up to you to lead us around them. Let's move out, Leader. Let's save the world together. I kind of wonder if, like, they had another T-doll in mind besides Super Shorty, or, like, if there was, like, a big IDW fan, like, in the story writers board, and they were like, guys, we have to add IDW. And then the rest of the teams are like, but, like, isn't she a meme? And they're like, but we have to add IDW. So then everyone, like, is like, okay, I guess we'll do it. Oh, I can take this. I can take this. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's only like 9 manticores and like 5, 9, 10 swaps. Oh, there's more. Or there's another shit. There's another setup here. Like 15 swaps. I believe IDW can take this solo by herself. IDW has 7,156 attack power. Or echelon power, I should say. She can take that on. Who cares about the skull that's on there? Death stack? Yeah, you don't give a shit about that. What's the puzzle here? Zen use the command post. Got it. Alright, I got this. I can figure this shit out. What's your patrol? You patrolling? Oh no, you're alert. Ah, okay. Okay, so you're just on alert then. I can figure this out. I believe IDW can handle that thing on her own. IDW is the hero we need, and not the hero we deserve. Open. Open. If I was playing like the other versions and not the light version, I'm sure I could take on the death stack with my own team. But it's fun to play the light version though. The light version is where it's at. Just because I don't have to use my own teams, and that's kind of the fun part. Oh, I don't have enough action points. Oh shit, okay. I don't have enough action points. Oh no, the Manticore's coming. IDW, you're the last hope. You must go, IDW. Leave Super Shorty behind. After the battle, the two of them sneak into the Earth computer's room. We actually did it! We avoided over 100 SF. Miss Stella's gonna praise us heaps for this. Don't celebrate too soon. The mission's only begun. Yep. Look, it's the Earth computer. We're here at last. So this is the massive computer that controls the entire planet. It's so big! That's what she said. But we're very lucky, being that there aren't any even guards inside. Huh? We lost contact with Miss Alma. The computer structure is very intricate, so the room is completely sealed off in the outside signals to protect against the interference. Fortunately, we can still use closed circuit signals in here, but it'll be just the two of us from here on out. The computer's control console should be in the center of the interior. Let's climb inside and see what's going on. Am I going in now? No, I didn't go in back then. My memories are reshaping my neurocloud. Yes, at the time You're too rash, IDW. Take a look over there. Yeah? What's that? It's the external control console for the Earth computer. It controls the emergency defense system for the computer and its room. We need someone to stay outside to operate it in case SF barges in or something else happens. I think you better suit it for that. I'm the sort of person who screams whenever anything happens. Yes. I accidentally clicked. Yes, I'm worried about your cleanliness too. So you're going to the computer? Leave it to me. I'm great at climbing. Alright, IDW. I'll activate the defense system. But I won't be able to see you once you go in there, so be careful. Haha! How rare is it that you're concerned for me, leader? What nonsense are you saying? I'm only concerned about this world. Anyway, that's enough chit-chat. Get a move on. Leave the perimeters to me. Yep, check this out. IDW leaps into the Earth computer with a single pounce. You really can jump, can't you? Let me see, where's the entrance? There's a switch to your 3 o'clock. 3 of your tails length away. Huh? Really? Let me see. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, wow! There's really a switch here. How'd you know that? Of course I would know. I'm smarter than you. It's because my memories of this part were restored. In reality, IDW found it herself. That's true. Thanks for the help. I'll be going in now, leader. Yep, I'll be outside right now. Let me know if you find anything. Now, what's gonna happen next? Wow, it's so dark in here. And there's so many circuits. I'm sorry, it's gonna take me a while to find it. Don't worry, we still have time. Don't rush yourself. Is that so? You're not gonna scold me, leader? Huh? What's wrong? I've had the feeling that you haven't been quite the same ever since the mission started. At least, it's like you don't hate me so much anymore. Which makes me very happy. What are you talking about? Why would I hate you? Because in the past, you said that I was the worst doll you had ever seen, and I'd mess up the operation if I worked with you. I didn't want to hold you back, but we're the only ones who could sneak in through the cracks. The facts have proven that I was wrong. No matter how I might have doubted you in the past, you managed to do it now, IDW. Yep, I'm happy that I finally managed to help you, leader. Oh, leader, I think I see it. It's the control console. What? Hurry up and take a look. Do you remember what to do next? Of course. Let me think. As Alma said. Huh, is it, are the commands not working? Hold on. Are they not working? Let me see if let me see if there's anything wrong with that. Because last time I checked, the cloud bot should have been working. Let me see. Let me see if it's broken or not. Oh, I think CloudBot might be broken right now. I tried to go to like the CloudBot page and like I got like a 404 error. So I think it like just might plain not be working right now. Yeah, I'm getting a 404 page. So maybe like we're had to like try it out some other time. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, so like we just have to try it out some other time. I'm just getting 404 errors from it. Yeah, well, that sucks. Hopefully, like, the 404 error is just, like, temporary. And, like, CloudBot just has to fix itself. Team 404. Or 45. 45 got rid of my CloudBot. Maybe that's what it is. 45 didn't like it. She doesn't like that there wasn't a thing for her in the store. Maybe. Possibly. Let me check my... Sounds more like a 416 thing. Yeah, like, I can't even do, like, the basic commands right now. Yeah, like, they don't seem like they're working right now either. I guess, to be fair, during the 24-hour live streams, Streamlabs also have problems working for me. So I wonder if Streamlabs itself is also, like, just going through problems right now. Maybe. Eh. But yeah, I checked out those Mother's Day donuts. So if I can, I'll try to give that a try. Unfortunately, Shipper Sinker, that might not be possible for me, since I'm still trying to, like, get this whole car situation situated. So, like, I'm not sure if I'll even get a chance to even go to Krispy Kreme. Like, basically, like, I have to actually get, like, a ride to places right now, or, like, call Uber and stuff, so... And the thing is that, like, I can't do delivery. I tried to do delivery at my current address, and, like, my current address for Krispy Kreme is undeliverable, basically. Yeah, like, Krispy Kreme does not like my address, so they are unable to deliver it to my current address. I mean, like, hopefully my new address when I move out in November will be better. I'm still trying to house hunt right now, but yeah, ever since, like, they stole my Cadillac, those assholes stole my Cadillac converter last week, I've been having traveling problems. So I haven't been able to go to places as much now. Basically, I'm basically restricted to, like, either going to work, which is unfortunately calling Uber, or, like, having, like, a friend pick me up or something. Like, actually, on Tuesday, I needed to go to the grocery store, so, like, me and Neko went grocery shopping together, actually. And then we kind of, like, hung out for a bit. I helped her out with some of her computer game console shit. But, like, you know, like, I don't have the freedom right now to really go places. Unless I want to, like, waste money on Uber, but, you know, I'm trying not to do that. Although, like, the money that I saved up, unfortunately, is probably going to go to get a new car. Because it's going to cost $3,000 just to get a new Cadillac converter and to install it in. And that's just for the Cadillac converter. That's not including the other shit that, like, the guys messed up too, like my alarm system and, like, all the stuff under my hood. So, like, with how expensive it's going to be to fix my car, at this point, it's kind of better now just for me to, like, sell my car for parts and just for me to get a new car. I'm just going to get, like, another used car, basically. I do want to get an electric car, actually. Like, I actually really do want to get, like, a Tesla or something, but for now, getting that house comes first, then. Getting the house comes first before I worry about getting that electric car. So that kind of sucks. So yeah. How many more days left for the collab? 10 days. The banner says 10 days. Do I not have insurance? My insurance is for collisions and for roadside assistance. It's not for theft, if that's what you're asking. It's for collisions and for roadside assistance. This counts as theft. Because, like, nobody crashed into me, and I didn't crash into anybody. So, yeah. Like, whoever did it, like, they basically like did it like middle of the night or something, and then they also snipped the wire to my alarm so that way like nobody heard it in like the neighborhood or whatever. So I did tell my landlord that like that happened to me, so like, you know, like they could like tell other people or send security or shit like that. But yeah. So yep. So that's where I'm at right now. Another thing too is that like State Farm does have an anti-theft thing too for insurance, but like it would have been very expensive for me to get that at the time when I originally got my insurance, which was about like 5 years ago when I got this current car. I lost my original Nissan. Well, not lost it. I sold my original Nissan on Craigslist back in the day because it was really old. It was 1998, so I traded it in for a 2004 Acura, which is my current car right now. And you know, 1998 to 2004 is already a big upgrade for me, but like still old enough that like the yearly smog test and registration wasn't too expensive. Because the thing is that, like, I always go for old cars, so that way I don't pay, like, an arm and a leg for registration. Like, shit, bro. I don't want to pay $300 and $400 for registration like everyone else does. So, I always go for, like, $100 registration cars, so, like, it's cheap every year. Although, if I do get that electric car that I've been talking about, obviously that's going to be a pretty penny. But that's why that's on the further to do this list though. So yeah. To be fair for me though, if you are behind right now for the collaboration, this collaboration is really easy to do right now compared to the first version that we got last year, or 2 years ago I should say. There's a light version of this for Meal. So if you just need a speed run, if you need to speed run the event for Meal, just do the light version, because the light version does not require you to have your own teams. Oh, you just doing all the EX version? Oh, okay, then that works too. Yeah. The only bad thing about doing the EX versions is that, like, you actually have to try, basically. Yeah. Right now, I'm doing the light version for stream purposes, since we didn't have the light version back in the day. So, like, I kind of want to see what the puzzle element is for the light version. I'll do the EX versions off stream. I don't think that'd be too interesting to watch, but the light versions are interesting enough for me. Let me think, as Alma said. First, use the ferry to insert the hacking program, and then activate the system. Yeah, if your friend is doing it for playing the collab, then your friend probably can't do EX version anyway, so your friend could totally do the light version. The light version literally does not require you to have your own teams, so he could do this on a new account if he needs to. Yeah, it's just a puzzle. As long as your friend has, like, an IQ higher than a 10-year-old, then your friend should be able to do them at least. Unless your friend has the IQ of a game journalist, then your friend might have some problems. Can your friend beat the tutorial level of Cuphead? That's the question to ask here. Ah, she's awake, she's awake. Ooh. I don't know. There's a white-haired girl here staring at me. Ooh, she's kind of scary. Greetings, stall friend. Nice to meet you. My name is Eliza, an avatar of the Earth Computer's AI. You may enter commands into the Earth Computer through Eliza. Eliza's very happy to see you. Is there anything I can help you with? What should I ask, leader? Eliza, isn't she the SF mastermind? IDW, hurry up and ask her about the SF ferry manufacturer. Oh yeah. Then nice to meet you, Eliza. May I know why you command SF to attack everyone and endanger the world? Wow, that was a really forward way of putting it. Sambus Ferry was created because someone gave the order to Eliza. An order? Yes, her order was. The only thing left in this world are dog urine, soap, and a pile of shit-eating shit. Please cleanse it as soon as possible. What? What kind of order is that? And you actually carried it out? There was no problem in comprehending the order. It supplied an objective, a reason, and a concrete course of actions to follow. Eliza then drew up the most efficient action plan in accordance with the order. Eliza used scrap metal to secretly produce a large mass of SF dolls and began to clean up all life on Earth. Who gave that order? Please stop it right away. I apologize, but the order cannot be cancelled. That is because the person who issued the order has super user privilege over the Earth computer. What? Who's got access like that? Access forbidden. Eliza cannot answer you. But SF alone can't beat the White Knights. Yeah, do you really think your SF units alone could destroy this world? The current SF units are only for testing purposes. The testing has already yielded results. Eliza has readjusted the plan and has begun to produce more powerful combat units. Hey, remember Arctic Warfare? Oh, that was such a long time ago. What? What is this? A Jupiter cannon. It is capable of easily destroying all of Griffin C's defense installations. And what about these? Elite SF dolls. Their performance far exceeds that of the test models. They will be responsible for carrying out massacres. FNC PTSD. Hey, just be happy that the EN server didn't have to give FNC PTSD. They removed the PTSD for the EN server at least. And this one? An experimental doll. She possesses a perfected simulated personality. She can use deception to gain the trust of other intelligent life forms to harvest important intelligence. Architect? Oh no, I need to tell them. Damn it, I can't wake up. Do I have to go through the entire memory first? The designs for the above mentioned units are already complete. It is estimated they can enter production today. Tomorrow, Griffin City will be utterly destroyed, and Eliza will have completed her final order. No! I can't let these things be made! I have to stop it! Hurry up and stop this! I apologize, but the order cannot be cancelled. That's because the person who issued the order has super user privilege over the Earth computer. Are you stuck in a loop or something? Think of something, leader. I'm thinking. Oh no, this section of my memory hasn't been restored yet. Calm down, Super Shorty. In the first place, Eliza didn't get her way 3 years ago. We stopped the Jupiter cannons and SF elites, and we saved the world. But how did we do it? Eliza, what point is there in you staying here after you destroy the world? That is not the matter for Eliza's consideration. All Eliza cares about are orders. You really are an idiot. You can come up with so many powerful plans, but all you do is listen to what others tell you. Eliza only obeys orders, much like you. We have encountered each other because of our respective orders. We're not like you. When we carry out orders, we do so with anticipation and passion from the bottom of our hearts. For the next collab, I want the team to write a time machine traveling BS stuff. Oh, yo! Hey, guys, if Nutaku can get Magikami to do a Steins Gate collab, then you know what that means? That means Girls Frontline can also do a Steins Gate collab. That'd be cool. I did enjoy the Steins Gate collaboration for Magikami. Oh yeah, I need to start streaming Magikami again. Yeah. Yeah, let's get that Steins Gate collaboration going. Simply emotional feedback simulated beforehand by simple human beings. GFL needs to have a girl-dominated series. No, we need more men of culture, man. We need more men of culture in the series. Eliza is also a doll, and her basic logic pathways were designed to be compatible with Griffin dolls. Apart from her inability to be targeted by SF units, Eliza is fundamentally no different from you. Taman and Asagi collab? Hey, Hey, there you go. There you go. Also, to be fair, Division did have dudes in it, or at least it had deer in it, to be fair. There's that. Ooh, this is pissing me off. And also, deer was like almost like a main character, or at least like a secondary main character for Division. Hashtag Dima's best waifu. Fight me. Fucking changed my mind. Dima's best waifu. Remember, guys, if there's a hole, there's a way. Ooh, this is pissing me off. Seriously, what is wrong with you? 416 losing to Orcock. Hey, you know what? If any game were to get like a hentai collab, I would say Azure Lane. Just because Azure Lane is constantly skirting like the super like ecchi like art. I would want to give Tamana Asagi to Azure Lane. That get me to play. That get me to stream Azure Lane on stream. I'd play it. Division's also weird too because like Call of Duty is like a fucking like penis fest. Like no one would really think of Call of Duty like for like waifus and shit. Call of Duty is a big old dick fest. Basically, the only thing about Division being Call of Duty was the fact they were playing Call of Duty. Like that's the only thing they were actually doing. They were supposedly playing Call of Duty in universe. I heard COD sell themselves out and sell anime skins. That's weird. That's weird. Hey, if we really want Mika to go all out with dudes, then we should probably ask for like a Halo collaboration with Bungie. That's right. Let's get Master Chief. Master Chief can technically be a robot, right? Yeah, let's get Master Chief in this game. Master Chief, I feel, would actually destroy SF. Yeah. No, wait, where's a Nintendo collaboration? Can you guys imagine Girls Frontline Party? Or like Mario Party, Girls Frontline collab? I'd love that. Imagine if there was... No, wait. Imagine Luftberry Chess, but it's Mario Party. So like basically like in-game, they would have like a... Okay, the collaboration would be like... You know how like they played Call of Duty in-game? So like... They would be playing Mario Party. They'd be in the bar. They'd be in the cafe or something. And then, like, Springfield would want to have, like, a family-friendly game night. So, like, instead of Division, it'd be Mario Party. And then, like, they play Mario Party. Yeah. Yeah, GFL being Chinese-based does make this a lot difficult. I'm going to assume that it really is the main reason. Yeah. It's just really hard to do it because it's Chinese-based. IDW, ask Eliza what would happen if we destroy the computer. Huh? Eliza, what would happen if we blow up the Earth computer? The Earth computer is a critical tool for ensuring normal functioning of Earth. Once it is destroyed, it'd be very difficult for life to continue, given the present knowledge base of existing humans and dolls. Wow, that sounds super bad. Then what if we move the computer over to Alma? Yeah, Alma ought to be able to alter Eliza's order priorities and make her listen to us. Eliza, what if we move you and the Earth computer away? This room contains data networks which are essential for the Earth computer to process certain orders. Once it leaves its present position, the Earth computer will be unable to provide technical support for tasks such as the Earth's orbit and rotation. However, the Samvispheric Manufacture Project does not rely on such data, so it would not be affected by such action. Ah, why is this such a pain? Even if we do that, we won't be able to make it in a day. Leader, is there anything we can do? IDW, what if we remove Eliza from the computer? What would happen? Eliza, what would happen if we remove you from the Earth computer? I am simply an interface with the Earth computer. Even if I no longer exist, orders will proceed as previously scheduled. Why isn't there a way? What did I think of back then? Damn it. Huh? Eliza, you said that we were compatible, right? Then what if I took your place and became the order input interface for the Earth computer? What? What? My memories! The emotional coefficient of my memories is rising dramatically. I can't exert control over this section of the memories anymore. So all I can do now is watch? What happened back then? I apologize, but even so, the order still cannot be cancelled. That is because the person who gave the order has super user privilege over the computer. I know that already. But what would the way in which the order be carried out be different? IDW, what are you saying? Because of the change in control AI, the Earth computer would recalculate a new way to execute the plan based on your neurocloud. Would the efficiency of the plan be any different? I do not intend to offend, but Griffin Doll neurocloud processing speed will cause the execution efficiency of the plan to fall far below projected levels. What are you trying to do, IDW? I want to save the world! IDW! Bang! The doll life pod has been forcibly opened. Griffin Doll IDW, I must warn you that this is illegal action. That's fine. I'm already used to breaking the rules. Kachak. Database connection has been physically severed. Griffin Doll IDW, I must warn you this is illegal action. IDW, nobody knows what's going to happen once you connect to the computer. I don't know either, but I've got to try. I'm an idiot, after all. So the plan to destroy the world would be greatly delayed because of me. Whum. Eliza has been forcibly removed. The super user has been informed. Eliminate the entity performing the illegal action as soon as possible. Eliza's summoning SF in this room. IDW, get out of there. But think of something else. Leader, I've got one last thing to ask of you. What do you mean, last thing? You should be able to move this computer somewhere else, right? Move it somewhere, so that nobody else would find it. IDW! And then, there's her. I'll leave her to you. Bang! IDW breaks open a crack in the Earth computer's interior and throws Eliza outside. Take her and get out of here. Get her to Miss Alma so she can study her. But what about you, IDW? I can't just leave you behind. You're not leaving me behind, leader. I'll wait for you. I'll wait for you to solve this crisis and save me. IDW! IDW, can you hear me? I'm feeling tired. I'm gonna take a good nap. I'm counting on you, leader. Save the world before I destroy it. Faced with the alarms ringing out all around her and the sound of SF banging against the wall, Super Shorty, who had spaced out for a moment, begins entering an order on the external control console to teleport the Earth computer away. Go to the Earth's core, IDW, to a place where nobody will find you. Thank you, leader. I'm sure that when I wake up next time, you have saved the world by then. Boom. With a dull, heavy boom, the Earth computer sheds all of its connections to the room. Slowly, the Earth computer begins to sink. No, IDW. You were the one who saved the world. What I'll be doing is saving you. Thank you. Good night then, leader. Eventually, the Earth computer completely vanishes from the room. Suddenly, cracks begin to appear in the barrier wall to the room. I'm sorry, IDW. I lied to you. Given the amount of SF on the other side of the wall, there's no way I can escape from here. Super Shorty stands in place and freezes for a moment. And then, she sees the unconscious Eliza lying on the ground. Eliza won't be attacked by SF. And at the very least, I need to get her to Alma. Super Shorty picks up Eliza and hangs her into the fairy drone. Huh? You're surprisingly light. Go on. Go to our rendezvous point. Once Alma recovers you, she'll know that I'm here. Bang! Several seconds later, the SF units rush in. IDW. I don't know what will become of this world. Whether we'll save it or destroy it with our own hands. Super Shorty puts her hand on the self-destruct lever for the room. But at the very least, we'll be able to rest. Good night, IDW. Boom! Shorty! Hey, Shorty! Alma, Shorty's back up. That's wonderful, Super Shorty. Do you remember now? What happened? We have to save IDW, guys! We have to save her! Hey, why are you crying? IDW. Yes, It's IDW, your partner for that operation. Do you remember now? You used to hate her a lot. IDW. She delayed the Earth computer's doomsday plan. We can't drag our feet anymore. We need to finish the fight. Yaha! See? That's a Halo line, guys. I'm telling you, we need a Halo collaboration. Finish the fights. Except the fight would never be finished. Alma, did you recover Eliza? Eliza? The SF Mastermind? No, I didn't. On the night of your mission, the White Knights arrested me on the charges of being involved with electronic crimes. I don't know how they found me, but after I came back from drinking that night, I found they had locked down my safe house. And then I was placed under house arrest here for the next 3 years, doing pointless busy work. You should just ask Architect directly instead. Architect? Huh? Where did Architect go? He was just here a few minutes ago. That Architect. Forget it, now's not the time to worry about her. Then let's ignore her for now. More importantly, are your memories restored? I have all of it back. I'll tell you everything, but we need to find Eliza first. Simply put, we need to find her, then Alma needs to alter her order priority, and then put her back in the Earth computer. After that, the sands will stop. I see! I get it now. I've been researching SF neurocloud structures for the past 3 years. They should all have similar specs. But if Architect isn't here, then how are we to know where Eliza is now? There's still a way. Let me call a friend. Although she keeps saying that I'm not her friend. Jericho. Jericho said they were going to capture the Mastermind, as in right now. I hope she succeeded. Dana picks up the phone. Hello? Is Jericho there? Are you alright? Hello? Hello? She's not picking up. What happened? Jericho, hello? Damn it, pick up the phone. Beep. Hello? Oh, good, it's Jericho. Are you alright? Just now I thought. I got a bit of a situation on my hands, but what do you want? I know your mission, so I'm just going to ask. Have you captured Eliza? I don't know how to describe what happened. In any case, Eliza is with me. Can you come over? Of course I can, but we're still in the White Knight space. Do you know there's a problem at your workplace? I know. The entire city is in chaos, and I'm also... Then can you come over? No. Can you come rescue me? Sure, but you have to save the world with us afterwards. You good with that? Save the world? That's the dream of every White Knight. Hurry on over. I've got a lot to tell you. I like how Jericho also became a character too here. Like, it's cool how they gave like insignificant characters like actual plot. I like that. I've always liked Jericho's design. It's too bad she's not meta, but I've always liked her design. Oh shit, guys, more drinking. It's time for more drinking. According to the OBS, I have 3 Cometrines there, and it's about to be more. There's about to be more Cometrine cans. Man, can you guys imagine inflation getting this high for a drink, though? Like, $600? Damn, boy. Inflation hits hard. Good evening, boss. Hey, Jill, did you see the news about Griffin? Which one? Just about everything in the Augmented Eye has been about Griffin these days. The Griffin dolls will be leaving this place in a week. I saw that. But the Prime Minister never said whether or not she would consider them as replacements for the White Knights. Yep, but I'm guessing it's most likely not going to happen. The Griffin dolls cause quite a few problems here, and the technology that made them can't coexist happily with everything in the city. Although I heard about other conspiracy theories too. Forget about those rumors. Those politicians aren't TV screenwriters. Although, I guess I'll miss them. Me too. At the very least, their faces made them approachable. But the White Knight's helmets are really cool. Alright, ready to work? Leave it to me, boss. Let's decide how I feel today. Alright, let's do hopes and dreams. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Hey! It's 416's little sister. Good evening, Miss Bartender. Good evening, Doll of Griffin. Wow, who boobs are bigger than Alma's? You heard it here, guys. You heard the canon. This is canon now. Wow, you could tell who I am at a glance? You must be that Miss Jill, right? I mean, think about this, though. Alma's got big tits, guys. Like, almost big. So, like, according to Jill, she got bigger. Mixed drinks to end lives. That's right, I've stood about a dozen Griffin dolls this week. Aha, this bottle's more popular than it looks. I just don't know why your colleagues all love to come down here. Well, how should I address you? Call me G28. Alright. But you don't need to wave your gun around. It'll be taken as a show of force in human society. What would you like, G28? Yeah, to be fair, a lot of T-dolls just don't have an everlasting impression just because there's too many of them. And many of them just don't have any story relevance either. It's weird that they say that G28 is 416's little sister, and yet, like, she obviously doesn't really have any story relevance. It's like when she does pop up, though, they do mention the little sister part, though. I want this frothy water. Also, bad touch win. I think somebody already ordered a bad touch in, like, one of the previous ones. One frothy water, no problem. Let's make a frothy water for this 16:9 version of Alma. And I thought she would have wanted something stronger. I remember when, like, when they were talking about, like, how Jill would want to fuck, like, Dana and Alma. Like, it's like, Jill, if Alma wants to fuck you, would you want to do it? And then Jill was all like, yeah, I'd fuck her here, right now. But then, like, if you change the question to Dana, then Jill gets all blushy and shit. Jill becomes a maiden when you mention Dana. Optional commentary. Alright, hold on. I gotta add another, commentary. Alright, here we go. Alright, we got 4 commentaries there. Time to take a shot. Yeah, Ithaca, right? Ithaca's got, like, one of the biggest tits around in Girls Frontline. Ithaca's definitely bigger. Alright, guys, this next shot, this goes to you, Fuji92. To the commentary. Ah! Okay, I'm good. Ooh, that burns. It's a good kind of burning. Remember, guys, if you ever get a sore throat, the best way to get rid of a sore throat is to stick something down your throat. Something long and hard down your throat. And if you need help, I'm sure there's plenty of guys that will help you with that. Hashtag learn from experience. Hashtag do not take that the wrong way. Alright, if I remember right, a frothy water was a manly drink? Nope. Oh, that's a classic drink. Got it. 1 Ada High, 1 Bronson Extract, 1 Flannergate, 1 Power Delta. No Carbotrine? There's no Carbotrine in this drink, guys. All aged. Yeah, frothy water. Thank you. This is the taste that Big Sister likes. Looks like her taste is surprisingly bland. Your big sister? Yes, my big sister. I heard she likes drinks like these in particular. I'm sorry, could you satisfy my curiosity? I'd like to know how a sisterly bond is forged between Griffin dolls. I know how Liliums make their lives in the city, but is it different from how you do it in Griffin? We tend to be more mechanical about it. Mechanical? I heard that after Liliums are rolled out of the factory, they are educated, trained, and undergo learning in human society. And in the end, they can choose and establish their family relationships. Is that right? Pretty much, yes. Meanwhile, 416 and I are established as sisters ever since we were rolled out, probably because of our imprinted weapons. Imprinted weapons? I've heard about them before, but I don't understand. That's right. By their specifications, Griffin dolls count as civilian dolls. Do you get that part? I know you can't punch through steel slabs like military dolls, or accurately throw knives into bullseyes from over 100 meters away. Yes, and so we are fitted with the imprint. Simply put, it is a module that increases our effectiveness when using specific weapons. In other words, we consider tactical dolls because of the weapons we hold, and that also decides the part of our fate after being rolled out. So, your weapons and that of your sister are related modules. You're very smart, Miss Jill. That's right. The G28 is also known as the 417. You know what that means, right? So you came to this bar to try and drink what your sister likes. Why didn't you just come here with her directly? Unfortunately, my sister isn't that close to me. The AR and AK family be huge. I can understand. I have a good friend who can handle her big sister too. Maybe it's not like that. Our relationship isn't bad. It's just that our personalities aren't as... When you look at me, you probably think I'm the cute and lively type, right? I do feel that way, although I really see people evaluate themselves as such. That's what my commander wrote on my evaluation report, and I believe my commander. Hashtag oath! But my sister, she's the complete opposite of me. She's distant from everyone in Griffin. Aha! G28 obviously has not seen 416's commander lines. Otherwise, she wouldn't be saying that. I'm all you need, Commander! I'm all you need! Her past is also a mystery, and she even went missing for a long time, and nobody knows what she did. Women are more charming the more mysterious they are. Does that apply to dolls too? I don't think that's necessarily the case, at least between colleagues. Nobody actually says it, but most of them try to avoid her. But I'm her little sister, right? I have to do something for her. I feel that drinking what she likes in a bar won't necessarily solve the actual problem. I can't think of any other way. Could I have another drink? I'd like a beer. That doesn't sound like what your sister would order. That's right, this is something that I'd like, so I'd like to sample the beer here. Let me just tell you something first. The beer we have here is an actual beer. However, I can guarantee it is one of the flagship items on our menu. Let's give Miss G28 a beer. Ah, shit! Alright, guys. Another carpetrine. And this one has optional carpetrine. Based. Wait. Okay, hold on. So that one was there. And then, there we go. Okay, there we go. Now I have, 5 carpetrines on there. The little sister girl got hijacked by G11? No, you're wrong. G11 hijacked the daughter row. G11 is Musume. She is Musume, she is not Imoto. Alright. I gotta take another shot. You know what? You know what? Let me add another carpetrine. This is beer, right? And beer has optional carpetrine. I'm gonna take 2 shots, guys. I'm gonna take 2 shots. Alright, there we go. All the 2 carpetrines. Alright, this next shot goes to Famille. Both of these shots. One shot goes to me. One shot goes to me and one shot goes to Famille. Ah! 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 Okay, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I think I need a chaser. I think I need a chaser. My mouth is burning! Okay. Alright, I got something. I got something. Ah, fruit punch. Fruit punch for my chaser. Alright, big beer. I know this one's a manly drink. Oh, wait. It's not classic drink. There it is, okay. 1 Adahide, 2 Bronson extracts, 1 Power Delta, 2 Flannergades, 4 Comertrine, 1, 2, 3, 4. All mixed. Beer! So wait a minute. You can make that into a big beer, right? You just double up everything. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That makes a big beer, right? Oh, it still says beer, but that does make a big beer. Here, a beer. I'll try it. Good heavens, she chugged it so hard her boobs jiggle. It's kind of hard not to notice, huh? I would assume it'd be hard not to notice. I wonder if Alma does the same thing too when she drinks. You know, I just realized actually, guys. Look at her chest. Notice how, like, her shirt doesn't even button up all the way. There's, like, there's actually, like, there's, like, holes in her shirt. Where, like, you can see stretch marks on her shirt where, like, the buttons are. Those buttons are holding on to dear life, guys. That reminds me of, like, one of the anime tropes where, like, how, like, a girl, how a waifu has, like, the buttons fly off her shirt and, like, it hurts somebody on the way out or something. I've seen a few animes like that. Ew, this beer is great. Thank you. Even the most hated magazine editor-in-chief in the city can't stop praising it. Beer is just wonderful. It's kind of hard to give this up and force myself to enjoy the watery drinks that my sister likes. G28, do you like your sister? Of course I do. She's my sister, isn't she? But there's no rule which states that sisters have to share their preferences. Huh. But wouldn't it be strange if I didn't like those things? We were together when we were rolled out, after all. It's precisely because you were together when you were rolled out. Nobody got your permission for that, right? You say that the relationships of doll sisters are more mechanical, but in truth, I feel that your family relationships are closer to those of humans than Lilum's. I'm sorry, I'm not saying that you shouldn't like your sister. It's just that you aren't obliged to like anyone or anything, right? Then how does it feel to like someone of your own free will, Miss Jill? Is it more endurable than being forced to like something? Miss Jill? I don't know. I threw away the obligations I had to do what I wanted, but it didn't make me too happy. Is that so? I'd still like to learn from you. I'm just a bartender. You pay me, I talk to you. This isn't profound advice on how to live your life correctly. It's just cheap experience. But I'll say, I'll choose this, I'll bear the consequence for it. And I won't run or hide anymore. Is it bad to let others choose your fate for you? No, it's only a matter of whether or not it suits you. Maybe you like it this way, and I've said too much. Miss Jill, I think I like my big sister from the bottom of my heart. While I know this was already written in my neurocloud, it still makes me happy to see her. But I don't know if I should like this big sister. What do you mean? Did you know, Miss Jill? My memories of my neurocloud regarding my big sister were once deleted. What? The missions she went on were extremely clandestine and dangerous, so my superiors made me forget about things about her, including the fact that she even existed for a while. She came back to Griffin several years ago, and some memories came back, but the rest, I'm sure they can't be recovered. I even wonder if she's the original 416 from my memories, or a different 416 with harmless memories. I'm sorry, I forget that dolls aren't quite like us. What I said just now was pointless. No, Miss Jill, what you said actually made me feel relieved. Did it? You're right, I've always used factory sense to cover up my relationship with my sister, which made me overlook a problem. I like the doll called 416, and not that particular 416. Then do you have your answer now? No, but I want to try. I'll try my best to like this 416 from the bottom of my heart. If I can't, then I'll wait for the next one. I envy you for having all of that time to try it out, but I think what you're doing is right. Also, you shouldn't just secretly sample the drink she likes and then fake surprise and sharing taste with her at your next gathering. You should also tell her what you like at the same time, so she can understand you. You're right, Miss Jill. I should tell 416 that I like beer, and hope that she can try some too. Take that step then. All you need to do now is give her an invitation. I'll go look for her right now. Thank you, Miss Jill. I'll bring her with me next time. I'll be waiting. Phew. I hope I'll be able to take my own advice. Oh no, guys, she's here! This is the whole reason with the Valhalla collab. Don't give her a drink. Don't give it to her. She's finally gone. You are. Oh, you were listening at the door all this time, weren't you? You can tell who I am? Your weapon looks a bit like hers. You're her big sister, 416, aren't you? If I were on a mission, you would have been silenced already. Oof, 416, why you so mean? You heard it all just now. I'm guessing you don't like what she said. G20 is very annoying, but she's much smarter than she looks. I should never have allowed the commander to return her the memories concerning me. Things being what they are, can't you just accept her goodwill? Mind your own business, bartender. Why are you so mean? Chatting is part of my job description. So, did you come all this way to intimidate me? Or are you my customer? Guten Tag. Would you like to drink? A beer. Hey! What? No, I want a Cobalt Velvet. You sounded like you wanted a beer just now. I said I wanted a beer! Fine, fine, no need to be so loud. She said she wanted a beer, and then she changed it to Cobalt Velvet. Haha. I mean... Damn, do I give her the beer? I guess I give her the beer. I give her the big beer, right? The big beer. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, a beer. Here, darling, a glass of your little sister's favorite beer. She's not my little sister. There's no law stating that. There's a lot of bullshit in this war controlling us apart from laws. You don't get to decide who your little sister is. Just like how G28 didn't decide who her big sister is. I never asked her to do that. It's all one-sided on her part. Oh shit, I forgot. Guys, we gotta do another one. We gotta do another one. Okay. Alright. Alright, Kalios, this goes to you. This goes to you, my broski. Cheers, mate. Ah! Ah! Okay, I'm good. Alright guys, if I don't play correctly for the next stages, you know why. Then why did you order the beer? I can still read though. I'm just sampling it. Fine, we'll take it as an experiment. Hurry to tell me your sampling, if your sampling yields any fruit. Could you just leave me in peace for a bit? Sure. Bartender. Are human families also this troublesome? If you ask me, they're way more troublesome than how it is for you. Not only can we change, but we also change a lot. Some of us change ourselves every year, and some of us stay the same for decades, and then suddenly become a different person one day. All human relationships are unreliable, and it's much easier for us to go from liking to hating than hating to liking. I want to hate them too. Not just my little sister, but many of my annoying colleagues. It looks like you do like them very much. I simply have nowhere to go. Then you should enjoy it. Do it while they're still by your side. Don't make a decision you regret because of a moment of selfishness and weakness. You talk like you're very experienced with this. Ah, yes. Because, Jill lost her, last girlfriend. So am I right? You're just running away, aren't you? You're just a little bartender living in a utopia. Do you know how much mechanical monsters I've wiped out over the past decade? How many cruel missions I've completed? I've never ran from that. You're right, I don't know. So why don't you prove it to me? How? Finish this drink. Are you serious? Are you afraid? Your little sister said you could only have sweet and sour drinks. I'm just concerned about my health. The jobs I do aren't just trifling patrols. But you don't have anything to do right now, right? Just take it as an experiment then. How about it? No, don't do it! Don't do it, 416! Otherwise, the collaboration happens. Don't do it! Don't do it! Why did the look in her eyes suddenly change? Bartender, don't tell me you really think I wouldn't dare to consume alcohol. What? It's just that I haven't tried it. Or rather, those memories were deleted. My commander and colleagues don't want me to recall them. So it's true that I don't know what would happen if I drink alcohol. Wait a minute. Now that you mention it, I'm suddenly curious, bartender. Rather than embarrass myself in front of my little sister, why not conduct an experiment here? I think you should wait for me to call my boss. It's time to take this step. No, don't do it! Don't drink it! No! Don't do it! No! It's happening. She downed it one go. And then after 416 drunk, she got permanently banned from entering Glitch City. What's wrong, Miss 416? I don't quite like this expression. Miss 416, you. Thump. And just like that, guys, the entire event has happened. Just like that. You know what's crazy about the entire, like, Dreamscape thing? It's like, it probably wouldn't have happened if 416 was, like, a 2-star T-Doll, right? Like, if 416 was, like, weaker. It only happens just because 416 has a good, like, CPU and, like, a good memory module. That she would literally, like, simulated, like, Glitch City and shit. It basically, if 416 was dumb, like, if it was, like, IDW that got drunk, we wouldn't get the Valhalla event. Because, like, the other dumb T-Dolls, they can't simulate an entire city. So it only happened because 416 is actually a good T-Doll. Hashtag OGOS system. Alright, now we're going back to Dorothy. Where am I? And what am I doing? Wow, why are my legs moving on their own? Where is this place? What am I doing? Keep it down. The White Knight mechs are about to find us. Focus on running. Hurry. Stella? What happened? Wasn't my mind taken over by my big sister? Anna suddenly released her control over you. I took advantage of the opportunity to hack into you and take over your body. Dorothy, what's wrong with you? It's nothing. I just feel like I don't know what happened on Anna's side of things, but this might be your only chance to escape. Which is more dumb, IDW or Uzi? I mean, at least Uzi gets a good Digimind, you know what I'm saying? Uzi has a good Digimind, whereas IDW doesn't. Which is making me sad, actually. Can you guys imagine if IDW became meta? What if there was another Digimind? We have Digimind 3, right? But what if there was Digimind 4? Or Digimind 5? What if IDW becomes meta all of a sudden? It's like, guys, it costs like 8,000 memory fragments, but IDW becomes meta. She gains like a new skill or some shit, right? IDW becomes like the best. She becomes like the best submachine gun. Wait for Betty on Girls Frontline 2. I'm waiting, man. I'm waiting. Hacking. Control. Oh no, guys. Dorothy's been violated. To think you could actually do something like this. Dorothy. I want to hack into your modules. I want to execute prompts, and I want to install JavaScript into your NeuroCloud, Dorothy. Yeah, you like that dirty talk? I know you do, you little bitch. I'm going to write if and then statements in your body. Very basic if and then statements. I don't know. How do you dirty talk with a robot like Dorothy? I know that Dorothy got really hot and bothered when Alma was talking about hacking. Can Dorothy run Crysis 2 on max settings? Is that joke still relevant? That used to be like the best like high quality joke back in the day. Dorothy, you don't look quite right. I'm sorry if I hacked you for too long. It might have damaged your NeuroCloud. I hope you clear a cache afterwards and cool off your overheated modules. Wah! I can't take it anymore. Dorothy suddenly breaks into a sprint. Dorothy, wait! There's a... And now I think about how Lou and still work on a team, being supported by the SF chip that plus extra units. I think it would work. I think it would work, yeah. I don't know how good it would be. It probably depends on like who the ringleader is. I don't know how good it would be. It's probably dependent on ringleader, but it could be good. Hack me, Stella. Hack me hard, like you never hacked before. Ooh, talk dirty to me, baby. Talk dirty to me. Thump. Dorothy, are you alright? Ooh, I ran into a wall. I need to do a self-test. Get up quick. The White Knights are still behind us. Stella looks at the wall behind them. Damn it, why is this a dead end? I've seen the blueprint. There should be a path here. That's because there is a secret tunnel here. There's a voice from behind the wall. And this voice is... Say! Is that you, Say? The wall in front of Stella slowly opens up, and a female white knight emerges. Long time no see, Stella. Stella freezes for a moment, then rushes up to hug Say. Ah, why are you... It's like I'm in a dream. I feel like I could die right now with no regrets. Then I have come all this way for nothing, Stella. Ooh, I'm awake. What are you doing, honeys? We'd best get out of here. Dorothy, like, fainted temporarily, and then she wakes up to find Stella and Say hugging. Dorothy is getting wet right now. Hello, Prime Minister Dorothy. I'm Say P. Asagiri Unit 765, the Blitzkrieg Corps, at your service. Say drags the two of them into the secret tunnel and closes the door. The three of them... Oh, shit. I clicked twice. The three of them head downwards through the dark passage. Thank goodness you came, Say. I didn't think you would... I heard all sorts of things along the way. About Prime Minister Dorothy, Anna, and you, Stella. Then I rushed all the way here, and it seems I made it just in time. There was actually a secret tunnel here? Even I didn't know about it. This is a secret escape tunnel of the White Knights. Only captain-level members are authorized to use it. Let's keep going. We'll be able to leave through the HQ's back door within about 10 minutes. But you're only a vice captain, and a human at that. Yes, but Captain Jericho gave me authorization anyway. She said that natives needed it more because we only lived once. Say, what happened to Jericho? Say sighs. Stella, I can't believe you're asking me how she is after you made me do something like that. I'm sorry, but what I mean is Doll's NeuroClouds can be backed up. And if you just... It would be like it never happened. I can't just pretend that it never happened, Stella. Look at what you made me do. Jericho might forget, but what about me? I remember this forever. I'm sorry for getting you involved in this. I can try to fix it, like say memory erasure surgery. I didn't kill Jericho. What? What happened was that she was hoping that I'd kill her, so I'd feel better about it. I missed my first shot, and then I just couldn't finish the job. I left her outside, where she could call for help. I believe that she'll survive, and I believe that after this, she'll be on our side. I understand, and it doesn't matter now anyway. My original plan was to use the Papier virus to take control of all Griffin dolls, and then overthrow Dorothy to root out Anna, which would solve everything. How did you become the supreme leader of SF? I once asked Alma, the best hacker on Earth, to look into SF. And then on the night when we were supposed to make an exchange, Alma was secretly arrested by the White Knights, which got me worried. I didn't know about that. It must have been my sister. She must have done it. And so I stuck to the arrangement with Alma and went to the place where the dolls who had gone on mission would make the trade. In the end, I didn't find Super Shorty or IDW, but they still finished their mission. They had delivered the body of the SF mastermind, Eliza, to the meeting point. I didn't want to let their sacrifices be in vain, so I started Eliza's internal structure and instructed her SF module for my own use. And then I kept on researching the truth on SF, the Earth computer, and Anna. That certainly sounds like you, Stella. I once swore an oath that I would pay any price to save Griffin City, but now the situation is completely out of control. It's nothing like what I imagined. You can't control everything, Stella. You've been like that ever since we were young. And while you're considerate of others, a lot of times you're too harsh. You're overly rational, and you keep thinking that you have to bear the entire burden by yourself, which is why you keep overlooking how others feel. Because I've always thought it would be rational and correct course of action, as long as it turns out for the best and the cost is acceptable. Perhaps you're right, but you can't be right all the time. You can't rely solely on yourself. A lot of times, trust is more reliable than orders. That's right! If you had discussed things with me beforehand, both of us would have ended up in a better situation at the very least. But I did do something useful, right? At least I managed to find Anna, the last boss of the entire manor, right? Yeah, you did, but where is she now? That's the problem, but I don't believe there's anyone in this world who doesn't exist. Is this some kind of tongue twister? Aw, look at Sei smiling. She's smiling right now. But you might be right, Stella. You're the smartest human I've ever met. Surely you must have some clue, right? I can't be sure. Our enemy this time is completely beyond the frame of reference. She might actually be a god. Or she might be a ghost, but it doesn't matter what she is, Stella. Do you still remember what you said to me when I was surrounded by SF at the Apollo Trust Bank? A person does not lose hope until the better end. Yeah, and then I jumped off the building and escaped with my life. It's not the bitter end yet, Stellar. That's right. You're still with me, so the worst hasn't come to pass yet. I still have hope. But this time, I don't think I can rely entirely on myself. Dorothy, can you think of anything about your sister? Any kind of clue would help. Huh. Do you know of the VA-11 bar? It's on the street corner in the residential district. You know what? This kind of hurts me. That, like, in this story, they're not all friends. That kind of hurts me. They're all buddies in the original game, but in this one, like, they're all kind of strangers. Even Sei and Stella aren't really that good friends anymore. Like Sei quit being Stella's bodyguard and shit to join the White Knights. Like, it's backwards in this one. And then Dorothy became the Prime Minister. She doesn't really visit the bar anymore either and stuff. Yeah, I kind of hurts my heart. But that's okay, it's a fan fiction, guys. This is like official fan fiction. That bar, I went there a few times and seen it on Kira Miki's blog. What about it? VA-11-Hall-A? That's right, looks like you've been all been there. I've been there a few times myself. Anna often mentioned that place. She once said that it was the beginning of everything. The beginning of everything? In the civilian district bar? Is there anything special about it? I went there for the first time several hours ago at Captain Jericho's recommendation. It was filled with the smell of soap and dog urine, and the boss was a pretty interesting character, but it's just an ordinary bar. Or perhaps it was more ordinary than an ordinary bar. There was no sexily dressed bartenders putting on extravagant mixing shows. We had to check it out. Perhaps something may be hidden there. Want to be dangerous? If Anna ends up being there too. It's very likely that Anna won't be there. She just left Dorothy's body a moment ago, and she hasn't tried to take control again so far. I'm sure something must have happened. However, you should send a message to Jericho in case, say. Ask her to send dolls from White Knights to meet over there. Alright, but I'm not sure if she'll agree. All at Griffin City is in a mess now. We're not the only ones who want to save the world. I'm sure everyone must be on the move. Of course, if we're heading to that bar, I'm sure there'll be a lot of problems to deal with along the way. We'll face those problems real soon. Everyone, we're almost at the exit. There may be a dozen mechs waiting for us at the doorway. Buy me some time. I'll do my best to get more dolls under my control to help us. Leave it to dangerous Dorothy then. My whole body was remodeled for this moment. Your hands are Murd 113s. That means I can fire class 5 rounds from my fingertips. That's right. This is why I didn't need any bodyguards. Are you prepared? Get ready. Say raises her weapon and pulls open the exit door of the sacred tunnel. Bang bang. And then the three of them see a chaotic melee outside, with a wreckage of White Knight mix littered all over the ground. Prime Minister Dorothy, are you alright? Human news reporter K. In this timeline, K is just a news reporter, guys. Hey, you guys finally showed up. Aha, I told you the names were reliable. Earlier, I asked the humans and the dolls to buy us time so we could flee the building. I didn't think they had held out for this long. Stella, sometimes people will help you, even with the Popper virus. So, trust is more reliable than orders, huh? Hailing Stella, to your left. A bullet pierces a mech rushing up from the side. Humph, you haven't run yet? What are you saying? Who else could afford my services besides you? I'll pay you double if you survive. Everyone, we still have a silver hope, so please lend me your strength. But this time I won't use Papyrel. Instead, I hope you would choose to help us of your own free will. That person is. That's a suspicious native who bumped into MP5. This is all her doing. Everyone in Griffin City, please hear me out. I made many mistakes in the past, and I went away from many problems. The facts have proved that I was wrong, and now I see you, every doll, every human, every screw, and every living cell. I've always known that someone was pulling the strings behind everything Griffin City from behind the scenes. I thought that you were as cowardly and afraid as I was, that you couldn't handle the truth, so I did my best to hide the secret of the city and tried to tell everyone that all was well. But today, you're fighting bravely. I underestimated your courage and hope in all of your hearts, so I, the Dorothy Hayes that everyone knows and loves, I ask you to help us for the sake of Griffin City and Earth's last hope. I ask you to help me fight for the cloaked enemy of Griffin City to the very end. It's Prime Minister Dorothy. She finally came out and said the truth. Huh. So this is what a Prime Minister should sound like. We're helped too. Turn your imprint coefficient up to max. We'll show them the power of Griffin dolls. Ooh! Our hearts to Dorothy. Simps, guys. The Simps. Never underestimate Simp power. Looks like you really bolstered the morale. I have to admit, you all have different ways of doing things from me, but they're all very effective. We all have different methods, but we're all trying to achieve the same goal. Don't let your guard down. The city's filled with White Knight mechs, and we'll have to fight our way through them. Let's go. Our target is the VA-11 bar. I'll lead the way and take us there as soon as possible. Alright, let's see. What are we doing? Occupy specific neutral command post. Ah, you want that one. Alright, I got Dorothy, and then I have WA 2000. Guys, WA 2000's meta again! Attention, Doppler Sergeants are equipped with 4. Oh, the game is telling me something I already know. WA 2000 can deal affected damage double souls upon reaching a sniping position up there. Uh-huh. What's your wait, what are you doing? You're expand. Ah, that's what you're doing. Okay. Oh shit! I fucked up. Okay. This is fine. At least I'm not wasting resources. I didn't notice my action points was only at 2. Okay. Okay. Hey guys, this is how WA 2000 becomes meta, guys. WA 2000 becomes a fucking hawk. That's how she becomes meta. Actually, can you guys imagine if snipers could be hawks? That'd be cool. Like they do it from like maybe like 5 nodes away or something. Basically, they would be like hawks, but like they would work at far range though. They wouldn't work at close range. Like if the enemy is closer than like 4 or 5 nodes, then they won't work. Alright, now I can snipe. Which I guess I should probably wait for the next turn. Oh! 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 I can only snipe at that one specific spot. I thought I was sniping at the... Well, time to restart. Oh, okay. I was also under the assumption, too, that, like, any damage I do would only last 1 turn. That's why I waited. Basically, like, I was kind of thinking, like, it was similar to the EMP pulses in, like, you know, like, in, like, Isomer or, like, in the other stages, too, where, like, the impulses only last for 1 turn. That's what I was thinking. But no, I'm supposed to snipe this thing right now, though. Julio. Alright, snipe. Oh shit, he just died. Oh wow. I thought like he would actually be weakened, but I didn't think that he would just drop dead. Ah, that's cool. Shit, why can't my guys do that on their own? I feel like they should be able to do that on their own then. That would make more sense. Oh, guys, look, it's G28 in her fucking barmaid costume. Enjoy the present day and present time. You know what, actually, even though Jill said that G28's boobs are bigger than Alma's, I think they're the same size. I mean, with the way they're drawn, I want to say like they're about the same size. Unless Jill can see like the centimeter difference between Alma and G28 though. I don't know, I'm not Jill. Maybe Jill can see like titty differences. Good South Hemisphere, or wait. Finally, Dorothy has returned to Valhalla. Huh? Weren't you that girl from earlier? Aha, we meet again, Prime Minister Dorothy. That's right, my other part-time job is being a bartender here. It really is an honor to be able to meet you twice in 3 hours. And, you are... I'm Stella Hoshi. Sorry about the mess I made earlier. Ah, don't worry about it. It's even a bigger mess now. Say, you told me there is no sexually dressed bartenders here. Jill was the one bartending when I was here previously. She's a human with a figure that's very different from this doll. Hey, the boss won't be happy to hear that, although you're telling the truth. I'm G28, but everyone in this bar likes to call me Gillian. Oh god, I remember this. Oh, I hate this. I remember hating this. Oh. All because they couldn't put Gillian in the game. Because Gillian's a dude. Oh, that's what they did. Oh god, I hate it. I hate it. Yeah. I remember. Yeah, we talked about this before. Like this, they had to like justify like Gillian somehow in this collaboration. And what did they do? They just straight up just removed Gillian, basically. No dudes, guys. No dudes. I'm G28, but everyone in this bar calls me Gillian. I forget who was the first one to call me by the name, but you can just use that name for me when I'm bartending. That sounds like a puppy's name. How are you guys still open, even when all of Griffin sees in chaos? Well, the boss once said, if the end of the world comes for us, then the bar is the one place that must exist. What would you like to drink? Then give me the usual. Give me a piano woman. This is my first time doing this. Yeah, the boss herself always used to make the drinks for me. Now give me your first time, honey. Ooh, Dorothy. Can you kiss your mother with that mouth? You're so naughty. The boss. You mean the Herman girl called Jill? Jill, yes, but girl. She's 27, you know. Oh, that hurts me. Know that I'm older than Jill. Prime Minister Dorothy, you're a piano woman. Oh, guys, this doesn't count. I only drink if Jill makes a drink. Huh, is it me, or does this taste a little different? Huh? I made it according to the recipe. Does the boss have some sort of secret formula for it? So where is Miss Jill anyway? Ah, the boss. She went home to take shelter. After all, it's pretty dangerous outside. Dorothy finishes her drink and presses up against Stella. I think she's lying. That's what my instincts as a woman and Lilum are telling me. G28. Jill's still here, isn't she? What? Of course not. She went back long. Miss G28, please look me in the eye. Huh? Hey, wait a minute. Does Phoenix Wright have anything like that? I don't think they've ever shown something like that, right? Where like you force someone to tell the truth. I know that in Phoenix Wright you can see the truth, right? But then like people are still lying. Like in Phoenix Wright, people lie, and then you have like those heart lock thingies, and then like you can see the truth from beyond the lie, or whatever shit like that in Phoenix Wright. But I'm trying to remember if like any of the Phoenix Wright games where like you can force someone to tell the truth. I don't think that was a thing. Jill's at the back door. Huh? You hacked me. I can't move. I'm sorry, Miss Gillian, but please stay put for 5 minutes. We're coming over. There's Moon behind the door. Be quiet and don't alert her. Let's go over and have her listen. The three of them pass their heads to the back door. Today. It's Jill's voice. Ooh, I'm doomed. My card reading showed me that a ghost would bring me tremendous change. What? The ghost, that black-haired ghost girl told me. Everything would begin and end here. Hey, Stella, your boobs are squishing my head. What? They are not. Quit moving around, you two. I knew it. A scientific theory on the idea of Aris is as revolutionary as I thought. Soon, I'll bring the entire world into occult science singularity. Creak. Wow! The back door is suddenly forced open from the weight of the three people pressing against it, and the rusty hinges emit an ear-piercing shriek as the door collapses to the ground. Who? Oh yeah, and then like Jill's like a massive dork in this game too. I mean, Jill was already kind of dorky in the original game too, whenever someone ordered a bad touch, for example. But like, she's more dorky in this game though. Like, I do think this Jill does act a little out of character, but to be fair, I think most of the characters act out of character in this event. Wait a minute. Say, Miss Stella, and Prime Minister Dorothy. Hi, Jill. Good time in the hemisphere, Miss Jill. We meet again. What kind of team is this? It looks like any two people among you have a good reason to kill the third. We're willing to explain, but that's not important. Why don't you tell us what you were doing? Oh, look at, see, like, I don't think we ever got this expression out of Jill, like in the original game. Well, like, she's like blushing and smiling like that. I think the closest we ever got to blushing for Jill like this is like when like Dana came over to Jill's apartment and like Jill did her like narration for 4, but then like she forgot that Dana was there, and then Dana was like, "Oh, that's cute. You make 4 talk." Like that's the only time I think Jill blushed shyly like this in the game, in the original game. Jill doesn't have actually too many embarrassing moments in the original. She was conducting research into occultism theories. It's a hobby that's not too well understood. This is science. Artificial life forms would never understand. She's a Shunin. Jill's basically a Shunin bow in this game. Oh my. As a DFC-72 android and the last Prime Minister on Earth, it pains me to hear that. So in the end, the last hope for the world that we did our best to find turned out to be a Shuni antics of a human friend of mine who's still wearing twin tails at the age of 27. Oh, that hurts. That hurts. Shuni what? No, this is real. Listen, I can speak with Ghost. I've always been able to. He's gonna show herself today, and I'm trying to summon her true form. I'm sorry, Miss Jill, but the world outside is in chaos. The dolls and natives are brawling with all kinds of mechs on the streets, and a White Knight deserter, an SF boss, and a Griffin City Prime Minister have teamed up to save the world. I think now isn't a good time to draw the attention of the world with your childish dreams. I'm glad to have discovered your other secret. All the best with your research into the occult, honey. Wait a minute. There may be a connection between all this. Let me ask a few more questions. Miss Jill, what did the ghost look like? She had shoulder-length black hair and looked to be in her teens. She wore a long black robe and her face was stiff as a doll's. Now here's the thing, it's like, she's talking about a Naito, but like, it's Anna. But like, I'm kind of sad though that they didn't give Anna like original art in this game. I wonder if they were afraid of spoilers though. No, that can't be right. Because you meet Anna really early on in the original game. So I don't think spoilers was a reason. Yeah, it's like, you see the real Anna, like, in the ferry that you get, but it kind of annoys me that, like, they use the Naito model for, like, the Anna in story mode. I wish they didn't do that, basically. What was her name? She asked me to call her Anna. Anna Graham. Anna? Good heavens! It really is Anna. Jill, can you still see her, that ghost? I did just as she instructed, and she said she would be officially guiding me today. And then she vanished, and I've been trying to summon her. Maybe she might show up soon. So what happened to Anna? She said if you want to learn the truth, you had to trust me. I don't think she's a bad person. Guys? Miss Jill, you're 27 years old already. Don't you think that sounded really dangerous? Growing old isn't a curse, it's an achievement. It's because I'm 27 that I'm not worried about danger. Or are you saying it's even more dangerous than to see the city right now? Guys! Have I grown taller? Grown taller? No, good heavens, you're floating up in the air, Dorothy. Eh? I'm actually flying! What's going on? To think I'm not only one witnessing a practical manifestation of the occult. No, it's a levitation potion. Say, grab onto her, or else Dorothy's going to fly off. I got you, I got you. It was the drink. It must have been G28. Just as Estelle is about to turn around, bam! She is suddenly knocked down by something. Stella! Something hit me. Damn it, G28, you hit me with your boobs. Sorry, everyone. Miss White Knight, you better not let go, otherwise Prime Minister Dorothy's gonna fly off in the sky. And you, Miss Stella, don't think you can look into my eyes again. Grah! It's the walls of Jericho. I learned that from you before, boss. Now's your chance. Hurry up and run. Huh? They are looking for Anna. Run. Where should I go? Someplace where you can see Anna. Jill freezes. A place where I can see Anna. Hurry, boss. Anna said that you'd definitely be able to find her. Hey! Don't squirm, you'll fly off. Run, Jill, run. Damn it, Sei, your gun. Kachak. Sei pulls out her gun with one hand. I'm sorry, Miss Jill. Please don't move. You. What are you doing? Please don't shoot. Hey, you're scaring the boss. Wow. Stella takes advantage of G28's moment of distraction to reverse the hold and pin her to the ground. That'll settle you, you goddamn doll. Sei, throw Dorothy to me. Hurry up and subdue Jill. Ah, gently, gently. Alright, I'm home free. Miss Jill, please work with us. Stay back, Sei. I won't hurt you. I just want to ask you a few questions. May I do that? Sei puts her gun away. Don't be scared. Please give me your hand. Sei, you look like you're better cut out for the Valkyries. Boss. Take your time. It's alright. Sei, everyone, What? Sei reaches out to grab Jill. And then her grab touches nothing but thin air. Whoa! Jill? Jill, where did you go? Did she vanish? Looks like it. She just vanished all of a sudden. Alright, my dear little dairy barmaid. You must have something you want to tell us, right? Ooh. You don't have to tell me. I'll scour your neurocloud for it. Don't, I'll tell you. Although you won't be able to accept the truth. Miss Gillian, no matter what Miss Jill turned out to be, it won't change how we see her. No, I'm not talking about the boss or Anna. I'm talking about the truth of this world. Guys, we live in the Matrix. We live in the Matrix and the world's not real. You guys are all data programs. Yeah, that's the cold harsh truth. We are all test tubes. We all live in a test tube. I'm sorry you had to find out this way. Gotta go back to the main screen for my juicy logistics. Oh, God. How many shots have I taken? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, no. Oh, no. I think I'm feeling it, guys. Guys, I'm starting to feel it. Oh. Oh, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. Oh, M16! Guys, it's time for the fucking, what did she drink again? The Jack Daniels. There we go. It's time for the Jack Daniels. How did I forget that? Good evening, boss. It's someone I haven't seen before. Hi, Jill. This is a doll friend of mine I met in the way. M16A1. Oh. Hey, you guys remember when M16, like, didn't have, like, silver white hair? I remember those days. Those were the good old days. Yeah. Good evening. You would be Miss Jill, am I correct? Good evening. Should I address you as M16A1? Just call me M16. Is there something on my face? No, my apologies. I was just curious about a doll who could be boss's friend. Hey, don't make me sound like I have no friends. But there must have been a strange encounter involved in all this, right? Oh, we taught a couple of armed robbers a lesson at a street corner. One punch for each of them. I used my legs. Did they get to fight back? Of course not, Jill. I'm not a thug. I've been trained. As for M16, she's a combat veteran. In any case, I'm glad that you're fine. Will you be staying here, M16? Do you mind keeping her company for a bit? I still need to fill in a few forms with BTC. and then I'm going out to drink with M16. After all, opportunities like these don't come around often. Of course, I don't mind. This M16, just give me a bit to shift into working mode. I'll wait. Let's make appropriate background music so this old soldier doesn't end up looking down this bar. Well, I've done this one and this one, so I guess Snowfall then. Time to serve, mix, and change lives. Wait, that's wrong. Jill, that's wrong. Time to serve, mix. Damn it, I got it wrong again. Wait, what did you say? Time to serve, mix, and change lives. Yeah. What did you get wrong? It should have been mixed drinks and change lives. It's a green that we were trained to use when we first started shifts, but that's not important. You seem distracted. Is it because I'm friends with your boss? What? My apologies. I wasn't thinking when I said that. You seem better at reading people's faces than other dolls. I don't like to toot my own horn. I'm just stating the facts objectively. However, many Griffin dolls you served this month, my accumulated combat experience is at least equal to the sum of all theirs. Is that true? Haha, of course not. Just the girl lying on the sofa over there is on par with me. You know her? She's 416. We're old acquaintances. Hey! Guys, Valhalla is happening right now. If you want to hear stories from an old vet, then give me something to drink. What would you like to drink? What do you think? What do I look like I would like to drink? Frankly speaking, a question like that would be annoying if it came from another customer. But in your case, I had to say that I'm very curious. Given my attire, it shouldn't be too hard to guess. A Brandtini. Do you want a Brandtini? Aha! I love Brandtinis. But I have a lot of Brantinis over the past 2 days, so that's not what I want the most tonight. I want something stronger. Like you were going to take this to me. I understand, a moment, please. I should give her a stomach take this like a gut punch. Hey, I was thinking that. Oh, I kind of wish they didn't tell me, though. I mean, I guess if I was playing the original Valhalla, they wouldn't say anything, but I guess gut punch in my mind. I didn't say it out loud, though, but I did guess gut punch. You guys would just have to believe me on that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. Optional camera train. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Not like this. Oh. Oh no, no more. Oh, it's actually starting to affect me now. Alright, here we go. Cheers, boys. Cheers. Ow. Ow. You need my chaser. Alright. Gut punch. Ah, this is great. That's how it should feel. This is the kind of drink that you should have after legally bashing someone, not a fizzy fruit juice. Well, I think asking this now might be a little late after you get drunk. Do you get hallucinations and then rush out of the bar into the streets? That bad? Don't worry, we're far from that point. Usually when humans say that, it's a sign that they're drunk. Fortunately, she's a doll. I hope that's a good thing. Alright, old soldier, tell me your story. Aha! I'm not actually an old soldier or anything. If you count up from the moment I was born into this world until now, I'd only be a teenage girl. It's just that I've been on the front lines ever since my eyes opened. A girl's front line, I understand. Guys, she said the thing. She said the thing, guys. She said the thing. The thing. The thing. Where's the button? I like alt tab for a sec. Okay. According to what I know, a little's age isn't determined by when they left the factory, at least. About that, well, we operate along similar lines. I'd already been through far more simulator training than most Griffin dolls before I even left the factory, and my neurocloud was programmed to grow faster. Going by that standard, I ought to be an old lady. You don't seem to mind being called that. Many women would blow up if they heard that. While saying this might be a little provocative, my face is never going to age. Well done, Miss M16. Now all the women are going to blow up, myself included. Aha, then break my face, rip out my hair, and throw me in the gutter so all my joints rust solid. But unfortunately, I'll still be me, and I've got hundreds of ways to make a living even without my looks. Only people who are content to let themselves stagnate would truly get old, so I'll be forever young. I understand why you and the boss can get along so well. I have to say, M16, it really makes me a little jealous. You and your boss have a good relationship too, I can tell. She thinks highly of you. I know, she's the world's best boss. But that's because she's too good, you know what I mean? I know, my previous team leader was someone like you. Lost, shy, unable to deal with a problem once she ran into an extreme situation. She always regretted her choices. Oh yeah, she's talking about M4. Don't worry too much. You need to believe that you're worthy of her kindness. Cherish it, and the person who gave it to you, don't doubt it and worry that you lose it someday. Because you really will lose it someday, and that day will be a test of whether or not you really deserve it. I'm sorry, I've said too much. I wasn't referring to you. I was just being a little sentimental. No, perhaps I shouldn't have met you earlier. Aha! Then we could only have met on the battlefield. I can't imagine myself on the battlefield. Screaming, time to mix drinks and change lives with bullets or shells all around me. The BTC would have to pay me a lot more. Aha! But what if Jill was a robot? You're going to the battlefield? Then what about this bar? There's still Gillian. He said he'd be back soon yesterday. Good evening, Stella. Good evening, Jill. Yeah, I know who this is. Griffin Tactical Doll M16A1. Good evening. Good evening. I'm Stella Hoshi. It's an honor to meet you. And I'm sorry. I hope what I did just now didn't offend you. It's fine. I noticed it too, right? I'd bet Forrest's dinner tray that they're talking about each other's right eye. Oh yeah. They're eye buddies, essentially. I apologize for the awkwardness. Can I get you a drink? Thanks, but no thanks. I just had a stiff one. And I'll be going drinking again later, so I need to space myself. Go on and drink. If you don't think I'm interrupting you, I'll just wait here until the boss comes out. No, of course I don't mind. Let's sit together. Can I have a Bleeding Jane, Jill? Yes, ma'am. Let's give Stella a Bleeding Jane. When was the last time she ordered this? Ah, okay. Shit. Here we go. Oh boy. Oh boy. More karma dreams. Okay, maybe I should stop after this one. Alright. This is to me. I toast to me. Ah! You know, it definitely tastes bitter cold. It's not cold anymore. Maybe I should put this like in one of those ice thingies. One of those ice bath things. I should get one of those. I don't have one, but I should. Like, I don't want to just put it like in a bowl of ice. I want to get like the professional, like drink holders that you can put it with ice in. Like, it's totally unnecessary, but I think it'd be nice. I'd like to get it. All right, Bleeding Jane. If I remember, that is a girly drink. Nope. All right, it's a classy drink. Oh my god. It's not a manly drink, I think. There it is. Damn it. 1 Bronson extract. 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then it's blended. Ah, okay. Shake. Shake it up. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. I'm gonna try it again. So like my thing has like a shake function. I want to see if that actually works. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right. Where is it? Not that one. That's the thing. Okay. So like they said at the beginning of this thing that like if you shake your phone, if you shake your phone, then like it like does the blend thing. So I want to see if it actually does the thing. Huh, it didn't really do it. Although like the shaking that I'm doing with the Android emulator though, like it's vibrating, so maybe like it has to be a big shake or something. Here's your bleeding Jane, girl. Thank you very much. Your execution is perfect as ever. Just doing my job. So, are you waiting for Say tonight? Yes, I arranged to go to the Griffin base with her. At a time like this, what kind of business do you have which has to be discussed in the middle of the night? If it's not convenient to talk about that. No, this isn't business. In truth, we're just doing, going to meet a few Kira Miki fans among the Griffin dolls. This is simply a little offline meeting. I'm guessing you mean K2 and the others. Yep, do you know them? The band is quite famous in Griffin, and they've been around for a few years now. They covered a Kira Miki song during the last concert. Let me think, it was one of the famous ones. It must have been Shine Spark. Jill, lend me the bar speaker. Right. Hang on a bit. Hey! Yeah. This is the one, right? Yes, that's the one. Did you attend the concert? Of course! No Earthling or Android should miss a Kira Miki concert. Good thing I attended one of them with her and Say, otherwise I'd been eliminated from the classification of Earthling. Ah, I really want to scream the catchphrase now. This song really takes me back. But you won't really do that, right? Of course not. This isn't a real concert after all. Although I do look forward to meeting all those Kira Miki fans afterwards. Miss M16, I've never had personal deals with Griffin dolls. May I ask if there's anything I should keep in mind? Did you notice anything when you were talking to Miss Jill? If you didn't, then there's nothing to worry about. The second generation tactical dolls like Griffin recruits may seem a little backwards when it comes to technology, but they don't have any hidden dangers in them. We're security at PMC. Safety is our stock and trade, right? You've definitely put the city at ease, and for that, I thank you. I also need to thank your Prime Minister for the big paychecks you're writing for us. Leaving that aside, I've got a pretty good impression of the city. You like it here? Why do you look so surprised, Miss Bartender? I've been on the battlefield until recently. I'm happy enough that I can see so many living people and robots on the street who aren't pointing guns at me. Oh, dude, yeah, this song is jamming. Yeah, I like it. Ah, this is nice. I'm still sad that Girls Frontline doesn't have like a jukebox function, because even Conco has like a jukebox function, but Girls Frontline doesn't have that. You need to go to like fan websites for that. But there's no in-game thing though. Sorry, am I late? Say, you're here at last. Huh, another one. If I'm not wrong, the White Knight should have been disbanded. Why are you wearing your White Knight armor again, Say? I asked her to wear it. The people from 16 Lab wanted to study it, so I found a way to get someone to repair a suit. Good evening, Miss Jill, and you would be? Griffin Tactical Doll M16A1. Good evening, Miss Soldier. Good evening, Miss M16. My name is Sei P. Asagiri. Unfortunately, I'm not a soldier anymore. I'm now Stella's personal bodyguard. And best friend. Ah, well, this really is the most reassuring thing in the world, isn't it? Would you like something to drink, Say? We're in a bit of a rush, but since we're going to a place that's full of dolls, I may need something to bolster my courage. While I think you'd prefer something sweeter and colder, I'd recommend a Grisly Temple for raising your spirits. I don't quite like the feeling dizzy, but a night's special, so let's go with that. I should be able to handle it. Let's make a Grizzly Temple for Sei. I haven't seen her dressed as a white knight for a long time. I'm so glad she managed to make it through that trying period. Ah, shit. God damn it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Oh, there we go. Okay. Grizzly Temple. I'm gonna guess that it is a bitter drink. Nope. Nope, it is not. A sweet drink? Sei likes sweet drinks usually. Nope. Okay, never mind. Nope. Nope. Wait, I just saw it. Yeah, it's a bitter... Okay, there it is. Okay, there it is. Okay. Alright, I gotta drink to myself again. I actually have my Instant Pot making chicken broth for me right now. It's pressurized, so like it makes actually broth really fast. So like actually I have dinner ready. I just gotta add noodles to it. All right, this goes to me, boys, and this goes to Jill, good old bartender Jill. Okay, I'm good. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1. All blended. I'm not pushing the blend button because I like to see it shake. Here you go. Cheer up, Sei. This drink, it goes down just as hard as they said it would be on the net. Good thing I'm not that picky. But I managed to cheer you up, right? Stella, we only have a few more minutes to chat before we have to go. Alright, then may I ask a sensitive question, Miss M16? You don't have to answer me, of course. If you were faced with a human criminal, what would you do? I already dealt with one of those today. I beat up a knife-wielding human robber. However, I'd have killed him if I were ordered to. While situations like that are rare, they're often life-or-death struggles on the battlefield. And if a human were trying to harm you? Are you thinking of the 3 laws of robotics? I know it's just a story, but I'm still curious if you're the same as Lilim's. In Griffin's case, we have more freedom, but things are also more complicated. My unit allows me to respond immediately upon taking damage without having to worry about the consequences. I'm a soldier before I'm a doll, and my neurocloud's a little special, so backing it up isn't so easy. So you're saying you're special, even in Griffin? That's right, objectively speaking, I'm more fragile than the average doll, because it's very hard to back up my memories. Miss M16, may I ask if you feel death more than other dolls? Death would be a release for me. Everyone, after all. Dolls don't have the right to terminate themselves. I'm sorry. Haha, no. I should be a little apologizing. I was just making a joke. This topic's a little heavy after all. Right, time to get serious. I do fear it, of course, but not enough that I don't dare to face it. That's because I know that there are things in this world more valuable than my life, or perhaps I should say that I live for them.
1, 2, 3, let's go!
Do you really believe that? At first, it was an order. Later on, I'm not too sure either. It often turns out that you get used to your job first, and then you start liking it, not the other way around. Still, I want to convey my sincerest respect to you, M16. Ah, I finally had in all those damn forms. Hey Stella, Sei, good evening. Good evening. We were just about to leave for the Griffin base. I suddenly feel like we can actually go together, can't we? Dana, Jill, M16, would you like to go to the Griffin base and look around? It's just an offline party. So, I begin a free ride? Why not? More Griffin dolls? Why not? I'll pass. I'm a little tired today. I'll head back after I clean up the place. What a shame. But you'll still have more chances later on. When the time comes, we can make it a more official thing. Jill, can I leave locking the place up to you? Of course. Well, what should we do about the doll on the sofa? I thought you were here to collect your friend, M16. Someone would take care of her. I'm just gonna take a picture as a memento. We should head out. Good night, Jill. Good night. See you next time. Bye, Jill. Take care on your way back. I'm glad to have met you, Miss Jill. Incidentally, when 416 wakes up, tell her that I came around. That would definitely get her mad. Then I probably won't. It's too dangerous. Good night, everyone. Have fun. Next up, I should probably tidy up and go home. This 416 has been lying on the couch for a full 2 days, and nobody's come to collect her. And we haven't even collected the accommodation fees and the fines for distributing the piece during her drunken rampage. Alright then, but she's sleeping like a doll, so it should be okay to abandon her here. Uh-oh, she woke up. Wait a minute. Why do I feel so tired? Oh yeah, no, it's Jill feeling tired. My brain feels like it can't keep up. Damn it, Cool. Cool. Yo, I forgot how long this event was, man. I thought I could do the rest of the story tonight, but nope, that ain't happening. Yeah, no, this is actually a long one. Totally forgot about that. I mean, that's good though. Like, it's longer than Division, it's longer than the Jashing Dropkick, and it's also longer than like the Guilty Gear Blaze Blue thing. I like that it's long, actually. I think it's good. I wish all the collaborations had like really well thought out stories. I mean, they don't, but I think it would be cool if they did. Alright, how many was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, yeah. I'm going to have to cut the stream here, guys. I'm off tomorrow, but like, yeah, I think the alcohol is actually getting to me. So, we'll see. I'll see you guys back here again tomorrow, and hopefully I can try to finish up the Valhalla thing. I told myself that I would take a shot every time we go to the bar, so I guess tomorrow's also a drinking stream too. So, yeah. So more of that tomorrow. So thanks guys for hanging out. If I don't pass out, I'm going to try and grab myself dinner in my Instant Pot. And, yeah. Thanks for coming by. Bye-bye.